And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. DailyDodge.com presents Beaver Dam Golden Beaver Boys Basketball. And tonight we've got another JV varsity doubleheader for you. The Golden Beavers back home to entertain the Milton Redhawks. Hi again, everybody. It's Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse, and I'm joined by my videographer and engineer, Justin Wilski. They call him Ninja, and we welcome you to this Beaver Dam basketball broadcast brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's games are also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. Glad to have you tuned in on this Friday night. Well, first the bad news, there's no JV game tonight. Here's the good news. There's a JV2 game, and that's the game that we're going to broadcast for the first part of our doubleheader. I got a message from Coach Ladrin this morning that there was no JV game today because the Beaver Dam JV team is quarantined right now. They're in the COVID-19 protocol for possible exposure to the virus from an opponent that they met here about a week or so ago. Now, the good news is that everybody, I'm told, is doing fine, and the JV team will be able to resume practicing again next week, Monday, and should be able to resume playing games by next week, Friday. But so in place of the JV1 game, we're going to bring you tonight's JV2 game between these two squads. Let's give you the starting lineups. First, for the Milton JV2 squad, coached by Mark Gavigan. At a guard is Aiden Gall, 5'8" freshman. Also at guard is Kai Sheridan, 5'9" freshman. Forwards are Landon Bailey, 5'10" freshman, along with Ivan Sikora, 5'10" and a freshman. Rounding out the starting five for the Redhawks is Broden Jackson, 6'1". He is also a freshman. Starters for the Beaver Dam JV2 team. They are all a combination of freshmen and sophomores. It's going to be J.T. Call, 5'11" freshman, along with Alex Whitnable, 6 feet tall and a freshman. Eli Titus, 5'11" sophomore. Jacob Julka, 5'8" freshman, and Landon Semrau, he is a sophomore. The Beaver Dam JV2 team, coached by Andrew Tietz, at 7-5 on the season, and Milton's JV2 team at 9-2. So here we go. No jump ball. Visiting team inbounds to start the game. Milton will move from left to right as you see it on your video screen in the first half. Beaver Dam going right to left. Once again, Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys and shorts with the green and yellow lettering. And the Redhawks black jerseys and shorts, as you can see, with red numbers and red and white trim. So we had our first foul of the game. It was called on Landon Semrau. Redhawks inbound in the corner. And here we go as we get this game underway in earnest. And a three-point shot is up, and they're going to wave it off. It does not count. We had a whistle, and we had extracurriculars before the shot. That was Aiden Gall that launched the shot and made it, but they wave it off because there was a violation. And the first foul of the game on the Redhawks, that was called on Broden Jackson, 6'1" freshman. Full court pressure. Semrau throws it ahead, and here come the Golden Beavers back at the other end trying to set up the offense with Julka out near the center circle. And he sends it over to the left side for J.T. Call. Call near the top of the key, bounce pass to a cutting teammate shot is off the rim, no good for Whitnable, and the rebound for the Redhawks as they bring it back the other way. This is Landon Bailey. Bailey sends it to the top of the key, three-pointers on the way, and it is good for Aiden Gall. And just like that, it is a 3-0 lead for Milton. We are about 52 seconds into the first half of our JV2 game. Varsity action to follow tonight. That varsity tilt should be a dandy between two really good teams, two high-octane teams. And we'll talk more about that as we go on here as the ball's knocked out of bounds. And Beaver Dam will keep possession. They'll be forced to inbound over on the far side in the corner. So we played now 1 minute and 9 seconds. 3-0 Milton leads on your Super Loop scoreboard, but it is very early. Here's Julka. Left side he goes, being hassled. Gets rid of it to Whitnable. Whitnable up top. Return feed goes right back left of the circle for Julka. Now he feeds JT Call. Call on the dribble now. Sends it cross court. Julka working the right side and flips it off for Titus. Eli Titus high on the right. Sends it back to Call. Now they play catch as they go back and forth. Kind of a 2-3. Well, actually more of a man-to-man, I guess, here defense at this point for Milton as the ball's knocked loose and picked up by the Redhawks. They flip it down to the baseline. Here's a baseline jumper. It's off the rim. No good for Bailey. Rebound knocked around. It's going to be picked out by Semrau. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Golden Beavers. Floats one up with the right hand. It's off the rim. No. Following the play for the putback was Whitnable. So Alex Whitnable gets the Golden Beavers on the board. It's 3-2. Milton with a 1-point lead on the Super Loop scoreboard. 13:49 and counting left in the first half. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed a whole lot. We're just underway. Part 1 of our boys basketball Friday night doubleheader inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. And a pull-up J. It's good for Aiden Gall. I've got him for 5 already as the ball's knocked out of bounds. And actually going to go back the other way as Beaver Dam turns it over. So we have now played about 2.5 minutes of this opening stanza. 5-2 is our score on the Super Loop scoreboard. Redhawks with the lead, and they've got the rock. Man defense here for Beaver Dam. This is Gall sending it to the free throw. It was knocked loose by Semrau, and a 2-on-1 developing. Here's Whitnable falling out of bounds, missed the shot from a tough angle, and the rebound pulled down by Kai Sheridan. Sheridan brings it back across the timeline. One hands it to Gall. Aiden Gall looking right side. Here's a 3 from the corner. Bailey off the rim. No. Rebound tipped out to the free throw line where it's grabbed by Julka, and he'll bring it ahead. Sends it over to Call. Call now. Flipping it right back for Titus. Eli Titus spinning towards the free throw line. Underhands it out. Call takes the return feed. Off a screen he goes. Inside the bubble. Bounce pass to a cutting teammate. There's a wild shot for Semrau. No good, but he hits the deck. Looks like there's going to be a foul called here as Whitnable helps Semrau back up. And Landon Semrau will head to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for 2 shots. That was the second personal foul on Broden Jackson. And the first of 2 is up and good for Landon Semrau. 5-3 our score. We had a substitute here. Checking in was Brenon Banushi, a 5'9" freshman. Hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Second free throw is good for Landon. 5-4, so a 1-point lead for Milton on the Super Loop scoreboard. As I mentioned, Banushi checked in for the Redhawks, and we play on. Here's a 3 from the left elbow. It is off the rim, no good. And Banushi grabs the offensive rebound, bounce pass to a cutting teammate. Might have been partially blocked. Another offensive rebound and a putback is good for Kai Sheridan. So offensive rebounds, you get second, third opportunities, and eventually, more often than not, it's going to pay off for you. Sheridan got the bucket, 7-4. Milton leads by 3 on the Super Loop scoreboard. Approaching the 12-minute mark and counting of the first half. With it now is Titus, giving it back now to Julka, and he's out near the center circle. Leaves it off for Call, and here's JT on the dribble. Left side. Gives it back now to Semrau. Semrau driving to the free throw line. Ooh, traveled as he ran into the defender, and it caused him to turn it over. So it will go back to the Redhawks, who lead it by 3, 7-4, with 11:46 in counting left in the first half. This is JV2 action. No JV1 game tonight, as I mentioned at the outset. So we'll bring you the JV2 game, followed by varsity action a little bit later on. Here's a 3. It is good. From the top of the bubble, Aiden Gall. That's his second triple. I've got him for 8 points already, and it's 10-4 in favor of Milton. And look out as we've got Semrau hitting the deck again. He bounces right back up. And we'll have a foul called here. No free throws, though. It was on the floor. Call's going to inbound on the baseline over to our left. And now we've got a timeout. Timeout being called, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute on dailydodge.com.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb. This world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, we've got 11 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first half of our JV2 game. Mike Tronson back inside the field house here on dailydodge.com. Beaver Dam inbounding, and Semrau corrals it out near the midcourt stripe. Sends it right back to Call. Call takes a dribble, now sends it to Landon Semrau. He'll drive into the lane through a double team, and he puts it up and scores. Landon Semrau with 4 points, and it's now 10-6. So it's a 4-point advantage for the visitors from Milton on the Super Lube scoreboard. Still a long way to go in this one. 10:50 and counting left until intermission. How about a pull-up three at the top of the key? Oh, it's good. Landon Bailey from downtown Beaver Dam. Third triple of the game for the Redhawks, who lead at 13-6. Semrau, off-balance shot, and they're going to get a foul called on Milton. Semrau has hit the deck a couple of times. That foul, I think, is going to go on, let's see here. I've got Ivan Sikora, 5'10" freshman, picking up his second, and Richelieu Foods free throws here, and the first one is no good for Semrau. Missed the first, but he'll get another. Lane Twist, 6'1" freshman, just checked in for Coach Mark Gavigan in Milton. And the second free throw is good. So Semrau gets 1 of 2 on that trip to the line. 13-7, still a 6-point Redhawks lead. 10.5 to play until the break. And there is a Semrau with a block and a steal. He just took it right away from Twist, and he'll bring it back the other way for the Golden Beavers, who are down by 6. And Call faked a long three from NBA range. He'll drive, and on the drive, we've got contact. So the whistle blows, and a foul on Milton. This one's going to go on Sheridan. That'll be his first. It's already the team's 5th. Foul's just a little bit lopsided here in the early going. 5 on Milton, just 1 on Beaver Dam thus far. Here is Call on the baseline to get it in. And up to the top of the key for Kyler Keel, who had just checked in. Now he runs into a double team as he was attacking the basket on the right side, but there is a foul called, and actually, no, it's on Beaver Dam. So we're actually going the other way. And Keel gets called for an offensive foul. Kyler Keel, 5'11" freshman, had checked in for Coach Andrew Teets. And the Redhawks will go back to work with Sheridan. Bounce pass to the right side for Bailey. Back to Sheridan. He's worked on defensively by Semrau, trying to get away from him. And now as the pass is sent over to the left side, we've got a whistle, and 3-second violation is called on the Redhawks with 9:45 remaining in the first half. Hey, if you'd like to send me an email on the broadcast tonight, I'd be happy to give you a shout-out. sports@dailydodge.com is my email. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and I'll be happy to give you a shout-out. As Landon Semrau one-hands it up and scores. He's got 7 points already, 13-9, as Beaver Dam climbs within 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. But yeah, send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. I'll give you a shout out on the broadcast. 3 from the top of the arc is no good for Gall. Rebound came right back to the top of the bubble, tipped, and then grabbed by Call. Now Call with a hesitation move up the right wing side, underhands it to the corner for Keel. Keel letting things kind of just slow down just a tad, gives it to Semrau, and he'll stand there and take a breather for a second. Now it takes off. Gives it right back to Call on that far sideline. Over to Titus. Titus on the lob. Bounce pass back to Call. Deep three, and it's a little bit short off the front of the rim. He fouled the shot, got his own rebound. JT Call tried a 3 from the hot dog stand. A little bit short on that attempt. And now Keel with a return feed to Call. High on the right. He's being worked on by Sheridan. Bounce pass over to Semrau. Semrau with 7 of Beaver Dam's 9 points. Spins into the lane. Fade away. Got it. Oh, it's a tough shot, and he got it to go. He's having a good first half, and it's now a 2-point game on the Super Lube scoreboard. 13-11. The Milton lead down to a pair with 8:18 to go in the first half. Here's a long 3 at the other end. Oh, nothing but net for Sheridan. Oh, my goodness, and a timeout's being called by Beaver Dam. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. My goodness, Sheridan shooting that one from the parking lot, and he got it to go. And so with 8:13 remaining in the opening stanza, our score, Milton 16 and Beaver Dam 11. Be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org, and you can follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. And don't forget to tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the third Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 1430 WBEV. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students and empowering futures. All right, back to live action. And Call, directing traffic, gives it to Semrau. Semrau towards the free throw line, backs up a little bit. Now a bounce pass to Eli Titus. Titus up on that left elbow, underhands it out beyond the arc. Pass is taken there by Nolan Bedker, 6'1 freshman that had just checked in. And they get it to Keel on the right side, and Keel, close range, not going to miss that one. He scores 16-13, back to a one-possession game. Redhawks up 3 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here's a 3 for Sheridan. Another one he tries. This one he missed it off the rim. And offensive rebound, they get it to Gall, and he is fouled as he put it back up. And we'll see who they get it on here. It's going to be the 3rd foul of the half on Beaver Dam. It's going to be the 2nd personal on Keel. So a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws here. And the first one is no good for Aiden Gall. We had Julka checking back in for Beaver Dam. Semrau will get a rest over at the bench. And the second charity stripe offering is good for Gall. So make it 17-13. Milton on top. Beaver Dam with the rock. And we have 7:21 and counting left in the first half on your Super Lube scoreboard. JV2 action starting our doubleheader tonight. And here is Julka sending it out right side for Titus in three-point land. Titus towards the top of the key, underhands it to Keel. Keel flips it right back to Titus. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. To the free throw line, underhands it out, and that's Keel rather. Keel gives it to JT Call. And now Call will back up near the center circle. And he'll take off on the right side. Little hesitation move. Now coming back the other way, gives it to Julka. Flips it right back to Call. And a pass to the corner was tipped out, but Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. I was talking with JT Call's dad. We were walking out of church last weekend, and he was talking about how the family was so excited for JT when he was up on the varsity squad a couple of weeks ago. He came in to a game and promptly hit a three-point shot. And that was back when they brought up several of the players from the JV1 and JV2 squads to help out on varsity when there were several players that were, quarantined at the time. And JT came up and came into the game and wasn't too long, and he hit that big three. And his dad, Mike, said, oh, my gosh, he said the family was just going absolutely nuts. They were so excited for him. And I said, well, I probably was going nuts, too, when I called it. Anyways, Beaver Dam with possession, but they still trail by 4, 6:34 to go in this first half of the JV2 game. And here is Jacob Julka. Julka spinning to the left side, gives it to Keel, and it was stripped. Keel was stripped by Gall. Aiden Gall back the other way, lets traffic catch up, and now he's double-teamed near the sideline, flips it to the corner, knocked out of Sheridan's hands, and out of bounds. It's going to stay on that end. Now, nice hustle. Defensive effort by Call, and now Call's going to head to the bench along with Bedker as more subs come in. Sheridan's going to have to inbound in the corner. Bounce pass in, and, Semra almost stole that one away from Bailey. They work it underneath, right doorstep, and there's a layup for Broden Jackson. Now they found him, and he didn't miss the 0-footer. It's 19-13. Milton on top by 6 on your Super Loop scoreboard. Just under 6 minutes to play in the half. There's a ball knocked loose. Gall back the other way. Layup, and he's fouled. Well, Gall, but that's just great effort. Gall knocked the ball out of Landon Semrau's hands into the backcourt and then turned on the Jets, beat him to the loose ball. Semrau, give him credit for recovering. He had no choice but to foul. Otherwise, it's an uncontested layup. But now at the Richelieu Foods free throw line is Bailey, actually. And Bailey will make the first free throw. And the second one, no good off the rim, and offensive rebound for Jackson. Then Jackson had it stripped, but right to Gall. He puts it up, missed it short. Rebound tip, another shot is up. That's over the rim too strong, and a defensive board for Titus, and we've got a whistle and a foul to boot. And now we've got a timeout being called. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. Let's see, I've got some emails coming in here. This says, hi there, watching the JV game, nice job. And this is from, let's see here, says, cheering for the Redhawks and grandson Brogan McIntyre, 6'5" sophomore. That's from Sherry, who sent that email today. So Sherry, thank you very much for sending the email. Let's see what else we've got here. Let's see, we've got one. This is from Brooke, and it says, Landon is so good. Yeah, he is having a great first half. We're talking about Landon Semrau. He has 9 points already. That's from Brooke sending that email in tonight. Brooke, thank you very much for the email. Again, you can send me one at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll get you a shout out on the broadcast tonight. 5:31 left in the first half, and at the Richelieu Foods free throw line is a 1-and-1 for Julka, and he missed the front end of the bonus, and the rebound was pulled down by Bailey after the foul was called on Gall. (20-13). Milton up by 7 on your Super Lube scoreboard. And a nice post feed, and a shot is up and in for Jackson. Now they got him they fed him with a beautiful lob pass that only he could get. 22-13, Redhawks by 9 on your Super Lube scoreboard. Titus left of the circle, flips it back to Call. Call, hesitation move. One hands it up on the baseline, it's no good. Offensive board, no, another offensive rebound. Aiden Warmka and a reload for Beaver Dam. So Aiden Warmka with a couple of offensive boards. Call just missed a shot in close, and now the Redhawks back the other way. Gall for 3, no good. Rebound, Julka. Yeah, Aiden Warmka had checked in just a little while ago, 6'1" sophomore, seeing some action out there for Beaver Dam. Right now it's Julka, it's Call, Warmka, Titus, Semrau. Your 5 on the floor for Beaver Dam. 4:16 to go in the half. Here's Julka. One hands it up. Oh, and he got that floater to go. How about that? So a floater is good for JJ. Jacob Julka with the bucket, 22-15. Beaver Dam still trails by 7 on the Super Loop scoreboard. Sheridan, backdoor pass. Head and shoulder fake. Shot is up. Shot is in. And Sheridan found his teammate on the back door. And that bucket for Lane Twist. 24-15. Back to a 9-point game in favor of the Redhawks with 3:42 and counting left to play first half. Call. Up to Julka near the timeline. Julka takes off. Sheridan watching him closely. He goes baseline. Sheridan still on him. Now sends it back up to Titus. Titus, he'll take off. Down the lane he goes. Sidesteps a defender. And an underhanded shot is good for Eli Titus. 24-17. Milton with the lead and the possession. As we approach the 3-minute mark and counting of the first half. And there's a ball tipped. Warmka tipped it, but then threw it away as he tried to send it to Titus. So the teams trade turnovers. And now the Redhawks will go back to work offensively. There's a pass. Is intercepted down on the right doorstep by Semra, and a foul on Milton to boot. Going to be called on Twist, trying to recover. And so that means we're going to go back down to the other end. And it's going to be a Richelieu Foods 1+1 for Semra. Just getting some personnel set here. 5'10" freshman Ashton Getchell just checked in. And the front end of the bonus is no good, and rebound pulled down by the Redhawks, but then ball thrown away as they tried to go back up the floor. And so it'll be Beaver Dam ball. They'll inbound on the near sideline, 2:55 remaining in the opening half. And a bounce pass in is taken by Whitnable. Gives it to Semra. He was on his knees, tried to get it back to Whitnable, but instead the ball was taken by Gall. Gall now double teamed inside the free throw line, kicks it out. 3 for Sheridan. It is no good. They fight for the rebound, and falling down after grabbing the rebound was Titus. That's a travel. And so the Redhawks will get it back, and they'll inbound on the near sideline with 2:38 to play in the half. And timeout has been called. Timeout, which is again brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. Remind you that tomorrow afternoon here on the dailydodge.com video stream, we've got Beaver Dam girls basketball. And what a showdown we've got tomorrow as the Beaver Dam girls will head up to Kimberly to take on the Paper Makers. That varsity game is going to be a battle of 2 of the top teams in the state. Beaver Dam currently ranked number 4 in Division 1. Kimberly is number 1 in Division 1. We'll be with you on the dailydodge.com video stream tomorrow afternoon with our coverage starting at around 2:55. The JV game starts at 3 with varsity to follow at approximately 4:30. Watch both of those games right here on dailydodge.com. Mike Tronson with you tonight alongside my videographer and engineer, Justin Wilski. His nickname is Ninja. He's the best in the business, running the graphics and the computer and all the stuff he does. And here's a 3 on the way. It is no good. Rebound was tipped right to Whitnable. And now back the other way, Semra with a bounce pass to the corner. Call for 3. It's off the rim, no. And a defensive rebound pulled out of there by Milton's Sikora. Here is Gall. And he's directing traffic up near the top of the key. 2-3 zone here for Beaver Dam. And now Gall for 3. Got it. Another triple for Aiden Gall, and it's 27-17. Redhawks have a 10-point advantage on the Super Lube scoreboard. Minute 42 to go in the half. Here's Titus with a hesitation move inside the free throw line. Now underhands it to a cutting Semra, who missed the shot, got his own rebound. He's triple teamed and lost the ball as he tried to go back up with it. And Bailey throws it ahead and taken there by Sikora. Layup, good. 29-17 Milton with 1:20 remaining in the first half. Schalke will walk it across the midcourt stripe. Call takes it and then gives it right back to Julka. He'll go to Call again. Between the circles, he takes off. Ran into a double team, and boy, he got flustered as he was trying to split through a double team. Ball got batted out of his hands momentarily, and he turns it over. 62 seconds remaining in the half. So here's Gall. Launching a three ball. It is off the mark, a little bit wide left. Rebound for Kyler Keel. Semrau now sends it ahead. Julka. Into the lane. Shot is up, off the rim, no. And a rebound for Milton's Gall, and then a foul to boot with 40.5 seconds remaining until they blow the horn. I believe this one's going on Whitnable, and it is. For Whitnable, it's his first. And it looks like just the 5th team foul of the half here on Beaver Dam. Now we're down to just over half a minute left. We'll see what Milton does here. They're up 12 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Do they just hold for the last shot? That appears to be what they're going to do here. And why not? With the lead at double digits, we're down to 16 seconds left in the half. Redhawks just playing catch, waiting for the last shot of the half. 8 seconds and counting. Ball knocked out of bounds, but Redhawks are going to keep it. 5.9 seconds remaining until halftime. Sheridan will throw it in. And a lob pass in taken by Bailey. 4 seconds. 3. Bailey to the corner. 3 right before the horn. It is no good, well short. And that's the way the first half comes to an end here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. So we have played 16 minutes of basketball in this JV2 contest. And at the break on the Super Lube scoreboard, it is Milton 29 and Beaver Dam 17. Stay with us. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back for our halftime report right after this 4-minute break on DailyDodge.com.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
To those who love the grind, run with us on a John Deere Gator UV. Because your daily routine may change, but the land stays the same. There's still ground to cover and a herd to keep in line. Out here, the work never stops. So keep going on a Gator UV with the power to forge ahead. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Visit your local John Deere dealer, Ballweg Implement in Waupun on Highway 68 West and Beaver Dam on North Spring Street. And always online at ballweg.biz.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30. You can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable, professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Power Sports Company is Wisconsin's premier source for Honda, Ubco, Kubota, Skag, Stihl, and now Polaris. If you're looking for fun on an ATV, UTV, or scooter, or are in need of power equipment like snowblowers and tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellum Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company.
And we are at halftime of this JV2 boys basketball game here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. At the break on the Super Lube scoreboard, it is Milton 29 and Beaver Dam 17. And our presenting video sponsors for tonight's doubleheader include Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. So a 12-point lead for the Redhawks at the break. Let's run down the first half individual scoring for Milton. Aiden Gall led the way. Gall with a big first half. He had 12 points, including 3 three-point baskets. Also for the Redhawks, Kai Sheridan with 5 points, including 1 from beyond the arc. Landon Bailey had 4. He had a 3-point basket. Broden Jackson with 4 points for Milton. Lane Twist and Ivan Sikora with 2 points each for the Redhawks. Meanwhile, on the Beaver Dam side, Landon Semrau with a nice first half. He had 9 points to lead the Golden Beavers in that first half. And then several players with 2 points each. Jacob Julka, Kyler Keel, Alex Whitnable, and Eli Titus, all with 2 points apiece. So the Golden Beavers have some work cut out for them. They've got to make up some ground as we get ready to start the second half. 12-point game at the break in this JV2 contest. Milton 29 and Beaver Dam 17. We got some emails that are coming in here. Want to get to those, and let's see here. Well, Sherry, she emailed me earlier, so she's emailing me again. She says, are more than 2 fans per player allowed in Beaver Dam? Right now, it's two fans per player. As I understand it, it hasn't changed in the last few weeks since they started allowing fans in here. It's 2 fans per rostered player and coach. So, again, that could change down the road, but at least right now, Sherry, that's the way I think a lot of schools are doing it. That's the way they're definitely doing it here, is no more than 2 fans per rostered player and coach. Let's see what else we got here. Another email here. This one is from Shelly. Shelly Starhoff checking in. Says, thanks as always for the great announcing. You are very welcome, by the way. Cheering for JT Collin. Says, go Beaver Dam. Well, actually, this is from the email says Shelly, but it says Grandma and Grandpa Ehlert, Uncle David and Aunt Shelly, Kirsten, Danielle, and Amy Storehuff all checking in. So the whole family basically is checking in. So I can't just say Shelly on there, can I? I got to mention everybody. So to all my good friends there, thank you so much for checking in. And sounds like you're all having a party, a little family get-together on a Friday night. Why not, huh? Have some fun, watch some Beaver Dam basketball. That's what we're here for anyways. Brooke Allard checked in again with another email. Woo-hoo, Landon scoring. Yeah, Landon Semrau having a big first half, as we mentioned, with 9 points in the first half tonight to lead the Golden Beavers in scoring. Again, if you'd like to send me an email during the broadcast, I'd be happy to give you a shout-out. And, again, it's sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'll give you a shout-out. Beaver Dam gets the ball to start the second half. In the second half tonight, Beaver Dam goes left to right as you see it. Milton will go right to left across your radio dial. We're moving along quickly, are we, in this JV2 game right now. Though Beaver Dam, as I mentioned, trailing by 12 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here's Jelka inside the free throw line. Tried to float it up. Might have been partially blocked, I believe. Ball is loose, and they scramble for it, and now a whistle. And we have a foul called on the Golden Beavers as Milton will get possession once again. Yeah, they called a foul there on Whitnable. Beaver Dam back in a 2-3 zone here to start the second half. And here is a three from the top of the bubble, beyond NBA range, actually. Another three ball for Milton. They've hit a bunch of them in this game, and Aiden Gall's having a night. That's his fourth three. There's a putback at the other end for Whitnable. And so he answers the Gall three with two more on the other end. Makes it 32-19. Beaver Dam trailing on the Super Loop scoreboard. Three in and out, no good. And the rebound for Semrau off the miss by Bailey. Now Call will try a three. That is a little bit off the mark, wide right. And the rebound pulled down by Sheridan. Then Call strips Sheridan, but then he ran out of real estate. Now just a nice effort defensively by Call. Problem was, as he was unable to tiptoe the sideline after knocking the ball loose, and Milton catches a break there, leading 32-19 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Just underway, a little over a minute in to the second half. This is the JV2 game. There was no JV game tonight, JV1 game. As a three's on the way. Oh, and it's good. He's feeling it. Aiden Gall hits another trifecta. I've got him for 18 points. And here's Whitnable at the other end, taking the pass and going in left side. He was past the defense. Whitnable now with 6, and it's 35-21. Milton on top. In the corner, three ball on the way. It is no good, but a foul is going to be called. Bailey, launching the three ball from the right corner, got fouled, and he'll go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for 3 free throws. And that's the third personal on Semrau. This is the first of 3 that was short off the front of the rim. Two more. Second of 3, no good. As he gets some encouragement from his teammates, Bailey's going to try one more. Just getting some personnel set here as Kyler Keel will check back in for head coach Andrew Tietz and the Golden Beavers. Third free throw. Got that one. Third time was the charm for number 3, Bailey. He's got 5 points on the evening, 36-21. Milton on side, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. And we're pointing the other way. So it will be Beaver Dam basketball. We've got 13:53 to go in the ball game. Right now, 36-21. Milton on top on your Super Lube scoreboard. So Beaver Dam down 15 on its home floor. And a pass was intercepted. Intercepted there by Broden Jackson. Here's Gall now over to Bailey. Ball fake, Bailey. Right side floats it up, well short. And pulling that one out of midair was Call. And now Call underhanding it ahead and gives it to Jelka. He'll walk it across the midcourt stripe and got stripped. Gall back the other way, a 2-on-2. Whips it right side there. Sheridan trailing the play, and Sheridan with a layup. to make it 38-21 Milton on your Super Loop scoreboard. Well, I mentioned at the outset, this Milton, this JV2 team, 9-2, and you can see why. They're playing some good ball. Cole with a deep three. Oh, and he got it! Oh, my goodness. From well beyond NBA range, JT hits a triple. 38-24. Badly needed three for Beaver Dam as it pulls them within 14. Still a ways to go in this one. 12:39 left in the ball game on your Super Loop scoreboard. Here's another three, and that one is off the rim, no good. And Julka has the defensive rebound for the Golden Beavers as he was fighting. There's a turnover back the other way. This is Gall again. Gall left side, and he is fouled on the floor. So that'll stop things with 12:22 left to play in this ball game. And yeah, the foul is on the floor, so no free throw here. So Gall's going to inbound. Milton head coach Mark Gavigan calling out some instructions from the sideline. And they work it up to Bailey off the inbounds play. And another whistle. Let's see, this foul is going to go on, this is on Julka, his first, and it's the team's fourth. So 4 fouls in the half here for the Golden Beavers, none thus far in the half on the Red Hawks, and they've got the 14-point lead. They've got possession. And some good defense coupled with some hot three-point shooting is the reason that the Red Hawks have a commanding lead. Here's another three ball, and that one a little bit short. Rebound kicked out to the free throw line. Julka was there to get the carom. And Julka will bring it ahead and tries to sidestep a defender. Lost the ball in the process. Look out. And then he got upended. Julka hit the deck, and now he's helped up. He had a couple players on the floor here. There's a little collision. And I think Andrew Tietz wants a timeout. He does. Timeout Beaver Dam. And this timeout is brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We will keep it here. It is a 30-second timeout. And let's see here. Got another email coming in here. And this says, thanks for covering the games. As always, great job, Mike and Ninja. Hashtag Team Ninja Fan Club. I like it. What do you think, Justin? Huh? And that is from Kalina. How about that? Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much for sending that email. Again, send us one during the broadcast tonight, and we'd be happy to give you a shout-out on the broadcast. Our email, again, is sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll get you on the broadcast. There's a shot high off the glass, no good. And Beaver Dam's got the rebound with 11:46 to go in the ball game. 38-24 is our score, with the Golden Beavers trailing on the Super Loop scoreboard. There's a nice pass down low, and Whitnable missed the zero-footer, unfriendly rim, and a defensive rebound pulled down by the Red Hawks. And here they come as Sheridan, a little hesitation move, works it to the right side, flips it to the corner. They go right back to Sheridan, now up to Aiden Gall. Gall worked on defensively by Julka. And now a one-handed pass to Bailey, high on the left. Bailey looked at by Call, whips it back to Sheridan, trying to go right baseline, ran into Whitnable. Nice pass to a cutting Sheridan, and they're going to count the bucket and a foul. I beg your pardon. That was Bailey, not Sheridan. So Bailey will go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line and try and complete the and one. Foul on Julka. His second, team's fifth. So one free throw. No, beg your pardon. The foul was on Call. As the free throw's up, and it is no good off the rim, but an offensive rebound. It's kept alive, and underhanded out to Gall. He'll try a three, and it is off the rim, no good. Another offensive board. Boy, the Red Hawks doing a great job on the glass here, the offensive glass. It's leading to second and third looks. And a reload here for the Milton team with 10:48 left in the ball game. Sheridan left side and got fouled as he was slicing through traffic. So So Sheridan heads to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. And he will shoot a pair, as that foul was the fourth on Semrau. All right, and the first free throw is up and good for Sheridan. Just getting some personnel set here, and we've got, before the second free throw, we've got another timeout being called. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute on dailydodge.com.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Brought to you by Richelieu Foods, a great place to grow your career.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Find them on Facebook for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
As we come back to live action, Sheridan hits the second free throw to make it 42-24 Milton on the Super Lube scoreboard. 10.5 minutes to play in this JV2 game here at the field house. This is part one of our doubleheader. Head and shoulder fake. Shot, actually a pass back out to Call. And Beaver Dam is going to try and reset here up top with Call driving right. Giving it to Keel out in three-point line. Drives inside the lane. And the ball is knocked out of his hands and thrown ahead. Sheridan off the turnover. Layup is good on the left side. Sheridan now with 11 points. 6 here in the half. And it's 44-24. And there's a turnover. 3-on-1 developing the other way. And a layup is good. That one for Lane Twist. And we have just a whistle here before Beaver Dam would bring the ball back up the floor. I'm not sure what the discussion was, as we had one of the officials chatting with Sheridan and also with Julka. But anyways, now Beaver Dam will bring it ahead. Just under 10 minutes left in the ball game. 46-24. Redhawks up by 22 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Redhawks led this game by 12 at the break. They've led pretty much the entire way here. There's a ball knocked loose, and we got a 3-on-1 developing the other way. Sheridan was falling out of bounds, tried to get it back to Bailey. Instead, it's intercepted, and here come the Golden Beavers back the other way. My goodness. And now another ball knocked loose, and this is going to be a steal for Broden Jackson, I believe. No, he's tied up. They call a jump ball. The arrow is pointing to the left, so off the alternate possession, it's going to be Milton basketball. So the Redhawks will get it, and they already have a commanding lead. And we're down to just 9 minutes and change remaining in the ballgame. Bailey off a screen, working it right side, pass to the corner, sent right back out. Bailey tries the elbow three. It is off the rim, no good. And let's see, defensive rebound for Keel, and then we're going the other way, I believe. Yep, Keel was trying to get it to the near side, and they blew the whistle. Getting some personnel set here. Now we're ready to go. As Beaver Dam subbed in a couple of players. Let's see, Everett Zenner, 5'8" freshman, has just checked in for Beaver Dam. Aiden Warmka's back out there. 3-ball on the way, it's no good. Ball is heading to the corner and out of bounds, and actually going to go back to Milton. Semrau and Call are out there, so is Keel. I mentioned Zenner has checked in. And Warmka. There's a 3 on the way. No good. And a rebound pulled down by Call. Throws it ahead up the left wing side. Semrau trying to go through a double team, and they're going to wave off the basket. The foul is on the floor, so no basket. And that is going to be the first foul of the half on the Redhawks. Comes with 8:31 remaining in the game. 46-24. Milton with the lead on your Super Lube scoreboard. Again, they were ahead by 12 at the break. They've led pretty much the entire way here. I don't believe Beaver Dam's had a lead in this game. And there's a drive and another foul as Kyler Keel took it hard to the rim, and he gets rewarded. Keel with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line, the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Foul was called on Brenone Benucci. And the first one's up and good for Keel. Second of two. Banks that one home, so Kyler Keel knows that the bank is open on Friday nights in Beaver Dam. 46-26, though. Milton has the commanding lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. 8:08 to go in the game. There's a corner three. It's no good from the right side. And that is a rebound for Call. Throws it ahead, and at the last second, Bailey tips out the pass. That outlet feed was intended for Semrau. If there was just a little more mustard on it, that gets over to Semrau, and he probably goes in for a layup. As we have now substitutes on both sides with 8 minutes exactly remaining in the JV2 game. Our varsity game comes up next. That's part two of our doubleheader, and that should be a dandy. Here's Zenner. Bounce pass out to Semrau. Right corner three ball. Off the back of the iron, no good. And the defensive rebound for Ethan Mitchell. 5'9" freshman on the floor now for the Redhawks. Here is Gall. He's had a great night. Sends it cross court. Three's on the way. It is off the rim, no good for Nick Herbst. Offensive board put back. That won't go for Herbst. And Beaver Dam's got it. Here is Semrau going through traffic, slicing through a double team, and hits the deck. He missed the shot, but a foul is going to be called on the Redhawks. With 7:23 remaining, and Semrau will head to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for a pair. Foul, by the way, was on Herbst. First free throw is good. Landon Semrau with 10 points in the game. As see more subs coming in. Actually, Wittenable checking back in. Semrau will get one more. Second one is no good, but an offensive rebound. Wittenable to the corner for three is Keel. In and out, no good. And the defensive board for Jackson. Roden Jackson secures it. And here's Gall at the other end through a double team. Down Park Avenue. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Well, there was just a little bit of a seam there. Not much, but it didn't take much. He saw it and he turned on the afterburners. And now Gall will head to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for a pair. First one is off the rim, no good. Got a couple of emails to get here in just a minute. And Gall, second one is good. 19 points for Aiden Gall, and it's 47-27 in favor of Milton on the Super Lube scoreboard. Under 7 minutes to play in this one. Julka to Keel. Keel down the lane, through a double team, high off the glass and scores. What a move. How about Keel there? Slicing through a double team like a hot knife through butter, and then he throws it high off the glass and scores. 47-29. That was a nifty move. He made it look easy. Here's a drive, and an underhanded shot is blocked out of bounds. That was Benucci that was attacking the basket. And so the Redhawks will throw it in, and they get it up top. Benucci over to Gall, left side. Little 10-footers up and in with one hand. Now when you're hot, you're hot. and it's 47-29. Milton on top on your Super Lube scoreboard as we play on the final 6:25 in this one. Keel launching the Rainbow 3. It's no good. Rebound for Benucci. And he'll get it ahead to Herbst, and he'll bring it into the front court. Here's Benucci just inside the arc, and he hits the long two-point shot. Brenone Benucci, his first bucket. 49-31, Redhawks over the Golden Beavers on your Super Lube scoreboard. 5:54 to go in the JV2 game. This is Call. Pass down low, and Whitnable's blocked. Rejected on that play. And then another turnover. The team's trading turnovers here as we play on. And a bounce pass out to Keel. Now there's a three on the way. It is no good off the rim. And rebound out of bounds. And it's going to go back to Milton as we get a substitution with 5:27 remaining in this game. And with it now is Ethan Mitchell. Mitchell. They go back to the left side for Herbst. He takes the pass, now launches a three. It's off the rim, no good. Mitchell, though, with an offensive board. Then he lost it on the way down, picked up by the Golden Beavers, and it's off to the races. 2-on-2 the other way, and a shot is up. No good, but a foul. And now we got 25 out there for Beaver Dam. There's no 25 on the roster. So is this a jersey switch at halftime? We'll have to check that for you, folks. And the first free throw is no good. Yeah, he's wearing 25, and I'm not sure who that is. It is Titus? Okay, he switched. That's what I thought. But I couldn't tell, though. And Titus's second free throw is no good. So Titus, he was wearing 33 at the beginning. He switched jerseys at halftime. He's now wearing 25. That's why I was confused. Of course, it doesn't take much to get me, but that's it happens. Usually that's a football thing. You know, you'll see that a lot in football, these mystery numbers. There's Jelka, though, coming up with a turnover. And a pass to cutting Keel, and he scores! And a foul to boot. So Keel's going to go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line to try and complete a three-point play. Yeah, I've talked about that before, how you usually get the mystery player in football when you've got about 70 guys on the roster. And now a timeout's been called, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And you know, no matter how many times you check the roster before a football game, somebody gets the ball or makes a catch and you don't have them on the roster because they're wearing a different jersey. But it happens. So, hey, let's get to some more emails here that have come in. A bunch of them coming in here, and we'll mention those right now. Shout out to Kyler Keel. Your other family in Kiel, Wisconsin is rooting you on. Keep up the fight, Beavers. That's from Mom, Brady, Owen, Grandma, Grandpa, Laura, and Jeffrey, all checking in on the broadcast. Thank you very much, folks, for that email. See what else we got here. John and Sue watching in Milton. Now, am I pronouncing your last name? Is it Cruzan? John and Sue Cruzan in Milton, watching Red Hawk grandson Ivan Sikora and his great teammates, John and Sue. Thank you very much for the email tonight. And I got one here from, from Benny. Benjamin Beaver checking in, saying he's going to try and split his time tonight between the boys basketball and the boys hockey for their senior night. He says he's a busy Beaver. Shot is up for Kiel is good. 51-32. Benjamin, he's the B-Mitts, the best mascot in the state, as we've said before. 4:37 left in this one, 51-32. And here's a shot up, and that's off the glass, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Call. Milton with the lead on the Super Loop scoreboard. Call ran into traffic, still got a shot up, but it's no good. And here come the Redhawks, but then Kiel knocks the ball loose, but it's saved by Herbst. A pass to the left corner. And now Bailey almost lost it, but it was saved by Terrell Fisher, who was checked in for the Redhawks. Seeing some action. Oh, and there's a turnover as Titus will go back the other way. Titus went baseline. Defender there kicks it to Semrau in the right corner. Not going to take a three. He drives into the lane. Shot is up. Might have been blocked. I think it was, as a matter of fact. And Milton has it with 3:39 to go in this one. Here's a deep three on the way. It is no good off the back of the iron for Herbst, and he's trying to save the rebound from going out of bounds. He could not. And it will go back to the Golden Beavers with 3:27 now remaining in this one. 51-32 is our score. Redhawks on top of the Golden Beavers. Again, send me an email during the broadcast. We'll give you a shout-out, sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'll get you on tonight. Semrau sidesteps the defender, and an off-balance three is no good. Rebound for Bernucci. And now he stutter steps at the other end as he picked up the dribble. Chalka's all over him. Bounce pass. And sent through a double team over to Tyler Fisher. He had just checked in a little while ago. And now a whistle and a foul here on Beaver Dam at 2:56 to go. They trail 51-32. Yeah, no JV1 game tonight. As I mentioned at the outset, if you might have missed it, the JV1 team for Beaver Dam is in quarantine right now as Fisher's at the Richelieu Foods free throw line. And the front end of the bonus, he banks it in. 52-32. The foul, by the way, was on Keel, his fourth. Team's ninth. One more free throw. Fisher taking his time. It is off the back of the rim, no good. An offensive board, and ball is knocked around as they try to go back up with it, and Bernucci comes away with the carom. Now he's going to go baseline, and a shot over the shoulder is no good. Another offensive rebound. That one was grabbed by Terrell Fisher, and he hit the deck and is helped back up by his teammates. So Terrell Fisher will go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line, and I believe he's going to shoot two here. That would be number 10 on the evening or in the half, I should say, for Beaver Dam. It's also the fifth foul on Keel. So he's done. Keel will head to the bench as he is done for the night with his fifth foul. First of two free throws is short for Fisher. You'll get one more. Second one, line drive free throw is good. 53-32. Beaver Dam trailing on the Super Loop scoreboard. Nolan Bedker back out there for Beaver Dam. There's a three on the way for Semrau. Nolan Bedker, 6'1" freshman. Nolan Bedker, his mom, Stephanie, I've known her for many years. As a matter of fact, his mom used to work for the radio station here in town. She was a board operator. As there's a turnover and Beaver Dam back the other way. Back in those days, she was known as Stephanie Garcia. And she board opped a lot of my high school games. And a three from the corner is good for Titus. 53-37. But I see Nolan's mom and dad sitting down below. And Stephanie and I, we worked together for a lot of years. And there's a whistle, and we've got a timeout being called with minute 52 left to go in this one. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So minute 52 left to go in this one. And Milton has been in command from start to finish, essentially, in this one. But, yeah, Stephanie, Nolan's mom, she worked part-time at the radio station for several years and did a lot of nights and weekends, board opping for high school games and other broadcasts that we did, and always did a great job. She's moved on to other things since then, and We still work together now. Just in a different setting. Minute 49 to go. And there's a turnover as it's intercepted, pass by Bedker, and here comes Semrau as he'll take it ahead. Off-balance baseline shot, no good for Semrau. Bedker couldn't get the handle on it, but it was actually last touched as it went out of bounds. Last touched by the Redhawks. So Beaver Dam will have it back with 94 seconds remaining on the Super Lube scoreboard. And now we've got a whistle as Titus took a pass in the corner. Foul on Milton. That one was on Terrell Fisher, his second. Titus taking the inbounds feed, driving, and missed the layup a little bit short. Defensive rebound for Bernucci. And looks like a foul here on Bedker. And so this is going to put Bernucci at the Richelieu Foods free throw line to shoot a pair. And we have a minute 20 left in our JV2 game. First free throw's up and good. Second free throw's no good. Knocks out and rebound for Semrau. Here's a three at the other end. It is in and out, no good for call. And the Redhawks have it as Bernucci with the defensive board going through traffic. He's going to go all the way in for a layup. Missed it well short and might have been partially blocked. Bedker the rebound. Minute left, 54-37. And there is Semrau missing a layup as he was falling out of bounds. Just kind of put it up with one hand and missed it off balance. So the Redhawks with 47 seconds, they turn it over. Semrau throws it ahead. Titus, head and shoulder fake, missed the shot. Bedker has the rebound. Put back is no good. Titus, another offensive rebound, throws it out to Zenner. He'll try a three ball. Yes! Everett Zenner hitting the three ball, getting a nice ovation as he does, 54-40. Beaver Dam within 14. Problem is there's only 23 seconds left on the Super Lube scoreboard. This is Tyler Fisher. Ball knocked out of bounds and just 15.3 seconds remaining in this contest. Got an email here that says, love watching my nephew from Tennessee. Go Milton and Landon Bailey. Thanks, Uncle Jeff. Checking in on the broadcast tonight. 10 seconds left in this one. Redhawks have put on a show. They've been in complete command the entire way in this one, and they'll just hang on and let the clock run out. 2 seconds, one. And there's your horn. Final score in the JV2 game. Milton 54 and Beaver Dam 40. So Beaver Dam drops to 7-6. Milton improving to 10-2. And that is part one of our doubleheader tonight. So the Redhawks get the win on the road in the JV2 game, 54-40. Let's do this. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back. We'll recap the JV2 game, give you some final numbers, then we'll get you ready for the varsity contest. We'll take a 4-minute break. We're back after this on DailyDodge.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Surefire.
Be sure with Surefire.
Hey, Einstein, this is your house speaking. I don't know if you've picked up on this, but look around. Do you see any red flags that may suggest the furnace isn't working properly or heating efficiently? Take a look at the aquarium. 2 more inches and you can safely ice fish. Your living room thermostat is actually displaying a wind chill factor. And what's that over there in the kitchen? Is it a dustpan? No, it's a snow shovel. Look, genius, it's time to call Surefire and get a premium Lennox home comfort system. Then maybe, just maybe, you can't make a snowman indoors.
Happy New Year from your friends at Surefire. Act now and you could have a top-of-the-line Lennox home comfort system installed for as little as $116 per month. Call Surefire today. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
To those who love the grind, run with us on a John Deere Gator UV because your daily routine may change, but the land stays the same. There's still ground to cover and a herd to keep in line. Out here, the work never stops. So keep going on a Gator UV with the power to forge ahead. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Visit your local John Deere dealer, Ballweg Implement in Waupun on Highway 68 West and Beaver Dam on North Spring Street, and always online at ballweg.biz.
Well, the final score again in the JV2 game, Milton 54, Beaver Dam 40. And let's give you the final individual scoring from this JV2 game for the Redhawks. They were paced by Aiden Gall with 21 points, 5 3-pointers, 21 points total for Gall as he led all scorers in the game. Also in double figures, Kai Sheridan with 11 points for the Redhawks. 7 points for Landon Bailey, including 1 from downtown. Broden Jackson good for 4, all coming in the first half. Lane Twist with 4 in this game for Milton. Branon Benushi with 3 points, all coming in the second half. Let's see here. We've got Ivan Sikora with 2. And a couple players chipping in free throws. Terrell Fisher with 1. And Tyler Fisher with 1 for Milton. Meanwhile, on the Beaver Dam side of the ledger, it was Landon Semrau leading the way with a dozen. He had 12 points, 9 of those coming in the first half. Also, it was Kyler Keel. He fouled out, but not before he had 9 points in this one. 6 points for Alex Whitnable. Eli Titus with 5, including 1 from downtown. JT Call had a triple. He finished the game with 3. Everett Zenner finished with 3. He knocked down a triple late in the game. And 2 points for Jacob Julka. That came in the first half. So Milton a winner, 54-40 in the JV2 game. Again, there was no JV1 game tonight. Beaver Dam's JV1 team is in quarantine. Right now we're going to take another 4-minute break. We're going to come back. We're going to get you ready for the second half of our doubleheader, the varsity game, coming up next between Beaver Dam and Milton. But first, a 4-minute break on DailyDodge.com.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal, Oil, and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal, Oil, and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable, professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Power Sports Company is Wisconsin's premier source for Honda, Ubco, Kubota, Skag, Stihl, and now Polaris. If you're looking for fun on an ATV, UTV, or scooter, or are in need of power equipment like snowblowers and tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellum Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company. Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Brought to you by Richelieu Foods, a great place to grow your career.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Visit their website at superlube.com for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Field House. DailyDodge.com and 1430 WBEV present Beaver Dam Golden Beaver boys basketball. Up next on the DailyDodge.com video stream, it's part 2 of our doubleheader. It's the varsity game as the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers get set to entertain the Milton Redhawks. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson back inside the field house. I'm joined by my videographer and engineer for the DailyDodge.com video stream, Justin Wilski. They call him Ninja. And Cale Zomer is now engineering our radio simulcast for this varsity game on 1430 WBEV. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. Well, should be a dandy here tonight in this varsity game. Beaver Dam coming in with a 13-3 overall record. Milton 9-2. And tonight's game featuring a pair of 1,000-point scorers. You've got Nate Abel, the Michigan Tech recruit for the Golden Beavers, and on the Redhawks side, Jack Campion. He is just a junior, and last night in the win at Janesville Craig, he became the fourth player in Milton program history to hit 1,000 career points. So congratulations to Jack Campion on hitting the 1,000-point club. Of course, Nate Abel did that a little bit earlier in the season for Beaver Dam, becoming the seventh player in the 101-year history of the Golden Beaver boys basketball program to notch that achievement. But as I said, these are two teams that are absolutely rolling right now. Beaver Dam, they actually haven't played since last Saturday when they went over to Portage and earned a 70-39 victory on the road at Portage. That was a nice bounce back from the previous night when they fell at home, actually over at the middle school, to La Crosse Central, 62-47. Meanwhile, Milton, as I mentioned last night, was a winner at Janesville Craig, 85-60. That was a bounce back for them as they had lost at to Wanakee on Wednesday night, 69-61. Milton is a team on the rise because this is a team that a couple of years ago was really, the program was struggling. Last year, they improved to 12-11, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider that the program had only won, I think, 10 games in the previous 5 years combined, that says a lot. And now this year, they are 9-2 and they're rolling. They brought back their top 6 scorers from last year, and this team can score. They average 71 points a game. Beaver Dam, they can score too. They average 64.6 a game. Last year, Beaver Dam 11-13. This year, flipping the script, they're 13-3 on the season. And again, they're very well rested after not playing since last Saturday. This should be a lot of fun. I mean, two teams that are high octane, that they both like to get up and down the floor. There could be a lot of three-point shooting in this game. It could be a high-scoring affair. I would be surprised if it's not. So that's what we've got on tap for you here in our varsity game tonight. The Milton Redhawks taking on the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. It should be a fun one. Let's take a quick 1-minute break, and we're back for more of the pregame after this on DailyDodge.com and 1430 WBEV.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
And back inside the gym, Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Ladron. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. And, Coach, your kids have to be just chomping at the bit to get back on the court. It's been almost a week since you last played, and that was a good bounce back last Saturday for your kids, a win over Portage after a tough loss the night before to La Crosse.
Yeah, in a year, where games are so crowded together, it actually was nice to have this week to kind of, get back to fundamentals a little bit and actually have good, solid practices that we're not just trying to prep for another team and prep for another team and play and play and play. So actually for us, I think it was pretty good, but I think we're ready to go, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you just started to answer my next question. I mean, on one hand, you can look at a layoff like that and say, well, that kind of, could maybe hamper the momentum a little bit. On the other hand, it gives you a chance to take a step back, maybe get a little breather, and get some good preparation. It sounds like you're taking the latter approach with that.
Yeah, I thought, for us, we needed the break to kind of get our feet back on ourselves for one. But two, to really break down some things, especially on the defensive side. Kind of a little bit of a defensive boot camp this week for us. Try to fix some things on the defensive side, focus on the mental side of it a little bit as well, and try to avoid some of the lapses we've been having in certain instances this year. Then we had the snow day on Tuesday. I would have loved to have that day to practice as well, but we didn't have that. So we did miss out on a day, but still a good opportunity for our guys to just kind of get back to fundamentals and some basics and get back to being really focused on the defensive end.
What were areas on the defensive end that you thought needed, I guess, maybe to be cleaned up a little bit? Because as I look at your overall performance this year, it's still really good because it's much improved over last year. You and I have talked about it, Tim. I think you're giving up, on average, maybe 12, 13 fewer points a game this season.
Yeah, you're right. It has been good. And I don't think it's necessarily one point or another that I think it's just an overall refocus on the defensive side. We had some lapses on the defensive side. I think we had a lapse against La Crosse Central that really hurt us in that game. And we've had some lapses through really good opponents through this stretch. But the ability for us to stay focused on the defensive side for all 36 minutes and to continue to pressure the ball and be in help side and finish possessions on the boards. I think maybe if there was one big focus overall was on the defensive rebounding side as we were starting to slip a little bit there.
Well, flipping over to the offensive side of the ball, the thing that I've noticed maybe more so this year than in past years is, and you and I have talked about this, is the fact that you're not so one-dimensional. You're finding different ways to score. It's not, in years past, you lived and died maybe a little bit by the three, but you're getting inside more often this season.
Yeah, a lot more. And most of it's obviously off the dribble. It's not your traditional back to the basket post game. Our program really hasn't had a whole lot of those guys in a long time. So, but we are able to get to the basket a little bit more. I think Portage was a perfect example of just how we are offensively. And Nate got us going early. Then Ty really started rolling. We ran a few things for him and kept him going. And then we saw Brady really get going. We ran a few things for Brady to get him rolling. And then we had other guys kind of step up and make some shots. Marshall Cool's been on a nice roll here for us. That's been important for us. Alex Soto's come, is really hitting his second wind here offensively. So, we've had a lot of guys really step up on the offensive side. And, and hopefully we're going to need to continue that tonight for sure.
Your opponent tonight. And some comments from Tim Ladron. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers, and apologize, we have to cut that interview a little bit short because we're just about ready to get this varsity game underway between Beaver Dam and Milton, and two teams that are having outstanding seasons. Beaver Dam at 13-3 on the year. Meanwhile, Milton at 9-2. Of course, the Redhawks, they didn't even start their season until early January, delayed, of course, because of the pandemic. And look what they've done now. In a little under a month, they've played 11 games. They've won 9 of them, including a game last night at Janesville Craig. So this, again, promises to be a doozy of a ball game. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies the School of the Month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of the Don Smith Learning Academy, January's School of the Month. We will have the introductions, the starting lineups for you here in just a moment. And right now we're going to keep it here to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Athletics is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes this game an educational experience, and remember to sport a winning attitude by cheering positively for your own team. Now, please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
There you have it, our national anthem here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. Let's give you the starting lineups for this varsity boys basketball game. First, for the Milton Red Hawks, coached by Alex Olson. The starters for the Red Hawks tonight: Jack Campion, a 5'11" junior, along with Ethan Burrows, 5'10" and a senior. Zach Bolton, a 6-foot-tall junior, gets the start along with Sam Burdett, 6'1" and a senior. And rounding out the starting five for Milton, Mason Ratzberg, 6'3" senior. So again, Campion, Burrows, Bolton, Burdett, and Ratzberg getting the start for the Red Hawks. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Ladrin. And they'll start Ty Bunkoski, a junior at 6 feet tall, along with Brady Helbing, 5'10" junior, and Alex Soto, 6'1" junior. Nate Abel is a 6'2" senior. He gets the start, and rounding out the starting five tonight for the Golden Beavers is Braxton Davis, 6'4" senior. So again, for the Golden Beavers, it's Bunkoski, Helbing, Soto, Abel, and Davis. Beaver Dam tonight, as per usual, in the home white jerseys and shorts with the green numbers, the green lettering, and the green and yellow trim. Meanwhile, the shiny red road uniforms for the Red Hawks. Milton in red jerseys and shorts with white numbers and trim. In the first half tonight, Milton will go left to right as you see it on your video screen. Beaver Dam will go right to left. And for your viewing pleasure and engagement, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. And the Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their continued support. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. The BD fam, better together. Send me an email during the broadcast tonight. I'll be happy to give you a shout out. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and you can send that email to sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. We had a lot of people checking in during the JV game, the JV2 game, and we'll get you some shout outs again during the varsity game tonight. We always love to make our broadcast interactive and fun. We do these for you. All right, so Bolton will inbound for Milton as the visiting team gets the ball to start the game. This varsity contest is underway. Here we go. And this is Campion right off the bat trying to go baseline, ran into the defense of Bunkoski and kicks it out. And now here's Bolton again. Bolton in three-point land. Little hesitation move, driving now inside the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Campion. Campion one hands it to Ratzberg. Ratzberg's up top of the bubble and gives it to Burdett. He'll launch a three ball, and it's no good, in the rebound for Beaver Dam, pulled down by Alex Soto. 32 seconds gone first half. No score as of yet on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here's Brady Helbing. Launching a deep three, it is short, and the rebound pulled down by Burdett. Red Hawks, their second offensive possession. Pull-up jumper is good at the free throw line. And that one for Campion. 2-0 in favor of the Red Hawks. On the Super Lube scoreboard, we're about a minute in. Campion averaging 22.4 a game this year. 4.7 rebounds a contest, 6.3 assists. There's a shot in and out, no good from the right corner, no good for Davis, but an offense rebound Soto. Now Abel will try the three and buries it from the right corner. Nate Abel knocking down a triple. 3-2, Beaver Dam leads by one on the Super Lube scoreboard. And Abel hustling back to play defense, knocked the ball, actually double deflected it. It went off of Milton, and Beaver Dam's going to get it back. So we're a minute and 20 seconds into this varsity game. It's a 3-2 lead at the moment for Beaver Dam on your Super Lube scoreboard. And here's Helbing. Into the right corner for Soto, guarded by Campion. Now back to Helbing. Helbing driving, one hands it up, and it's off the rim, no good. Got his own rebound underneath the basket, kicks it out. How about a deep three for Soto? Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound knocked around, Campion has it. And he'll pull up for another three ball, and he got it. Jack Campion knocks down the trifecta, 5-3 in favor of Milton on the Super Lube scoreboard. We're just about 2 minutes in. Again, if you're just joining us, Campion became the 4th player in Milton program history to surpass 1,000 career points. He did it last night in the win at Janesville Craig. Bunkoski for 3. And he got it from the right corner. And a timeout. Milton, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout. And we will keep it right here. But a 6-5 Beaver Dam lead early in this one. 15:49 remaining in the first half. Again, a reminder that tomorrow afternoon on the DailyDodge.com video stream, we've got Beaver Dam girls basketball for you. And tomorrow we hit the road. One of the rare times this year we've been able to say that. We're going to go up north to Kimberly. And tomorrow afternoon, the Beaver Dam girls JV and varsity girls games at Kimberly will be streamed right here on the DailyDodge.com video tab. 3 o'clock tip for the JV game, 4:30 for the varsity. Watch both of them right here on DailyDodge.com. Yeah, Kimberly ranked number 1 in the state in Division I. Beaver Dam, they're number 4. It tells you right there about that monstrous matchup tomorrow. But we've got a monstrous matchup here tonight in boys hoops. These teams aren't ranked, but I tell you what, that doesn't mean they're not really good. That doesn't mean these aren't good teams, because they are. Here's an offensive foul going to be called on Burrows. First foul of the game. It goes on Milton. Burrows called for the offensive foul, and Beaver Dam will get it back. Beaver Dam 13-3 coming into this one. Milton 9-2. And Milton, as I said, they're a team on the rise, and they have been for the last couple of years. I went down to Milton a couple of years ago and broadcast a game against Watertown. Milton was playing Watertown when Travis Moulton was coaching the Watertown team, and I remember saying at the time, Watertown won the game. Here is I think they won that game if I remember right. But anyways, I said at the time, here's Davis now at the free throw line kicking it out. I said that they were struggling at that time, the Redhawks, but I said, they had a good young core, and I said, these young guys stick together and improve. I said, they're going to be good down the road, and they are. Bunkoski found a seam and goes in for a layup. So even back then, a couple of years ago, I said, folks, if you're a fan of Milton, there's better days ahead. The better days have arrived, folks. 8-5, though, Beaver Dam leads it here. And there's a drive, and a foul is going to be called as Zach Bothan was bumped on his way to the basket. Yeah, those better days have arrived. And here's a team that vastly improved last year, got to 12 wins, and now this year they're off and running. But these two teams really, when you think about it, kind of mirror images of one another in a lot of ways. Style of play. Here's a drive by Campion, and he's called for the travel. Good defense by Abel. Talk about the matchup there, watching Abel and Campion go at it. 14:21 left to play in the first half of this varsity game. 8-5. Beaver Dam leads Milton on the Super Loop scoreboard. Yeah, both these teams similar. They both like to get up and go. They both aren't bashful about the three. Speaking of threes, how about Abel for 3, and he missed it off the rim. Rebound, it's going to be grabbed by Milton's Evan Jordahl. He just checked in. 5'11 senior. Pass down to the baseline, and Soto was trying to deny that pass to Brogan McIntyre. 6'4" sophomore now out there for Coach Olson. And stepped on the baseline as he grabbed a Campion. Step back 3. Missed that one short. Soto the rebound, gives it right to Helbing. 3-point Beaver Dam lead, 13:50 and counting left in the opening stanza. Here is Abel falling down, got the pass to Helbing. And this is Bunkoski up near the top of the arc. One hands it out to Soto high on the right. Bounce pass back to Helbing, now to Abel in the corner. Abel, and going to have a blocking foul here, going to be called on Zach Bothan. Stops the clock with 13:34 to go in the first half. Yeah, this is, not, the Badger North and the Badger South Conference is not, sponsoring official conference seasons this year. But, this is a great matchup, a little crossover between the Badger North and Badger South. And Both teams playing some tough opponents here in this season. Here is a shot off the glass and in for Bunkowski. He's got 7 already, 10-5. Beaver Dam doubling up Milton on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here is a shot in traffic, up, count it, and a foul. Zach Bolton, muscling his way in. Close range. He's going to go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for an and one. Foul was called on Beaver Dam's Marshall Cool, 6'1" junior, who's out there on the floor now. Free throw is good. So Bolton completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Just over 13 minutes left in the first half, and it's 10-8 now. Beaver Dam leads by 2 on your Super Lube scoreboard. Abel through traffic, step-back shot from the free throw line, off the rim, no. And the box out and rebound for Milton's Jack Campion. Ball knocked loose. And Cool back the other way, off the steal. Layup is good as he banks it home. Marshall Cool makes it 12-8. Beaver Dam up 4 with 12:40 and counting left until intermission. Good energy on both sides here in the early going of this one, as we fully expected. With it here is Jordahl. Back to Campion, top of the silo. Ball fake. Now he's going to launch the 3-ball. It is off the rim, no good. And Bunkowski clearing the glass. Here's Ty. Hesitation move, going baseline. Ran into the defender. There's Jordahl all over him. Now back to Abel. Abel through a double team, pass to Bunkowski. Left corner 3 is good for Ty. Ty Bunkowski, he's feeling it early. 10 points, and it's 12-11. Beaver Dam, no, a 3 is off the mark, no good for Jordahl. Bunkowski a rebound. And he'll underhand it to Cool, return feed Bunkowski in the corner. Just under 12 minutes remaining in the first half, 12-11. Oh, wait, that's not right. Here it is. Shot. Pass out to Davis, and he'll try a 3, and that's no good, and the rebound for Milton. A shot at the other end is up and in. Brogan McIntyre from close range there. And there's a layup good for Abel. And we've got a timeout called by Milton. This timeout is brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back after this on Daily Dodge and 1430 WBEV.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Well, as we come back to live action, I said right before the break, I said, wait a minute, the scoreboard in the gym was not correct. They've got it correct now. And now they turn the clock on, and they're going to have to put some time. But somebody's having some problems down there with the scoreboard. Anyways, the score is Beaver Dam 17, Milton 10 on your Super Lube scoreboard. They had initially, they credited one of Beaver Dam's baskets a moment ago to Milton, and so the scoreboard in the gym was wrong. They've now corrected it. And so this is the correct score, 17-10. Beaver Dam's up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put the correct time back on, so 11-10 and counting left as Milton inbounds off the timeout. So, hey, we sorted it all out, didn't we? Here's a rainbow 3, and it's good. Tommy Widener just checked in, and he hits the rainbow 3 from the left side, and it's now 17-13 in favor of Beaver Dam on your Super Lube scoreboard. Abel being hassled in the left corner, whips it cross court one-handed. Cool tries a three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Abel saves it. Gets it into Evan Sharkey, who's now on the floor. And now here, and also on the floor is Cam Mendoza checking in a moment ago. So I think we've got it all straightened out now. Here's Abel. Step back three, top of the arc, in and out, no good. And that defensive rebound for Brogan McIntyre. Just over 10 minutes left, first half. Here's a shot up, a little bit short. And rebound for the Golden Beavers off the miss by Campion. Sharkey back to Helbing. Helbing into the lane. Hesitation move, underhanded shot, and it goes! Brady Helbing scores. Timeout. Beaver Dam, this one brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's get to some emails here. Let's see, go Milton Redhawks. That's from, let's see, the Redhawks #1 fan. Go Milton. Let's see, another one here. This one, emailing in for Grandma and Grandpa Cool, cheering on Marshall Cool from Cuba City, Wisconsin. And let's see what else we have here. We got another, this was from Brooke. She sent it in a little while ago. Amazing performance from the Beaver Dam JV2 team, especially from Landon Semrau. Yeah, Landon did have a good game, but unfortunately they came up a little bit short. They tried to rally at the end, but Milton a little bit too much for them in that one. Again, send me an email, sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. We'll get you a shout out during the broadcast. Milton with possession, down 6, and a layup is good. Now they're down 4. As Brogan McIntyre puts one up and in. He's got 4 points, 19-15. So the Beaver Dam lead at 4 on your Super Lube scoreboard, 9:33 and counting left in the opening half. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge and 1430 WBV. Sharkey reverse layup, he scores. He was at a tough angle underneath the basket. He reversed. 21-15. Beaver Dam up 6 again. How about a three from the right side? It is good. That is Widener hitting his second triple. 21-18. It's a one-possession game. Beaver Dam's up 3. Bunkoski kicking it out to Sharkey in three-point line. Right side pass to Cool. Now to Helbing in front of the Milton bench. Helbing back to Bunkoski and thought about a long three. Didn't take it, though. Now goes back to Helbing. Helbing out on the right elbow. Down towards the corner and pass taken by Soto. They go up to Bunkoski and he'll drive down low. Shot is up. Nope. Offensive foul. Wipe it off the board. As Evan Jordahl took the charge. And so an offensive foul is called, and it'll be Redhawks basketball with 8:46 remaining in the first half. 21-18. Beaver Dam leads Milton by 3 on the Super Lube scoreboard. So a one-possession game. Milton with a chance to tie the contest with a three-point play on this possession. I don't know that Tim Ladrin was too happy about that last offensive foul call, but we move on. And that was both in thinking about a three, but now turnover. Here is Soto leading the charge back the other way. Flips it back to Helbing behind the play. Now to Braxton Davis. Left corner pass Bunkoski right up to Helbing again. Helbing on the dribble. Hesitation move into the lane. Bounce pass to the baseline. Soto couldn't get a shot up. One hands it out. Bunkoski fakes the three. Free throw line jumper. Elevates. It is good for Bunkoski. 23-18. Golden Beavers lead by 5 with 8 minutes and change left in the first half on the Super Lube scoreboard. Jordahl's pass over to the left side. Both in there and now sends it back the other way for Campion. Campion, NBA 3. Bullseye. Jack Campion knocks down the triple. And it's 23-21, Milton within a pair. Now Abel slicing through traffic. Layup is good. Nate Abel like a hot knife through butter. And it's 25-21. This is high-octane stuff. We said it would be with 7:36 to go in the opening half of play here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. High-octane entertainment on a Friday night in late January. And a pass out to Jordahl. He's going to go baseline against Helbing. Kicks it back out. Pass taken by Bolton spins, puts it up off the glass and scores. So Bolton with a little spin to the tin, and it's a 2-point game, 25-23. Beaver Dam with the ball and a 2-point advantage. And Abel's pass, I think intended for Soto, is off the mark. It goes out of bounds. And it will go back to the Redhawks with exactly 7 minutes remaining until halftime. Glad you're enjoying this broadcast tonight. Those of you watching on the dailydodge.com video stream, and those of you listening on our radio simulcast back on 1430 WBEV. Mike Tronson along with Justin Wilski and Cale Zomer bringing you all the action tonight from Beaver Dam High School. And it's been a good one. Milton trying to take the lead on this possession, and a 3-ball is no good. Able to rebound, box out and rebound after that 3-point miss. So Abel now into the left corner, sidesteps the defender, launches the 3 and buries it. Nate Abel from downtown Beaver Dam, his second trifecta. 28-23, the lead is back to 5 for the Golden Beavers on the Super Loop scoreboard. We're down to 6:20 and counting, left until intermission. This is Campion. Campion, pass to the right side. Ball fake, now passed by Burdett. They go down left corner and kick it back out. Deep 3, Campion, and he almost got that long one to go, but Abel has the miss. And ahead he comes, gives it to Davis. Braxton Davis behind the back dribble into the lane. Davis, little shot is up with one hand. It's no good. And the Redhawks have it. They throw it back in transition. Campion beg your pardon. That was Sam Burdett. Burdett, the numbers are similar, 3 and 31. Burdett's 31, he scored. As he beat the defense back, took the outlet, 28-25. Fall away jumper, missed by Abel. Rebound Campion. Campion, bounce pass ahead. Head and shoulder fake, and then a block from behind by Beaver Dam's Bunkoski to deny what could have been an easy layup. Nice pass underneath Soto. Took it from Helbing, missed the layup. Rebound is loose. Campion has it now, a whistle. With 5:19 to go in the first half. Boy, I tell you what. I'm having trouble catching my breath. I'm not even on the court. We had a foul called on Soto, his second, the team's fourth. Milton's going to get it back, but this is just fun. It's back and forth action. Beaver Dam, I mentioned, they're certainly well rested, you would think. They haven't played since last Saturday. Milton played last night. Got a win at Janesville Craig. And a 3-ball is no good for Burdett. And Sharkey clearing the glass. Abel through the center circle to the top of the bubble. Out to Bunkoski. Ty out on the right sideline now. Left-handed dribble, gives it back to Helbing up near the midcourt stripe. He's going to send it to Ty. Ty into the lane, and before he could get a shot off, we've got a whistle. And I'm not sure who the referee was pointing at. We'll check the foul here on Milton. It's going on Ethan Burrows, 5'10 senior, his second personal, third team foul as we get personnel set on both sides. 4:38 remaining in the opening half. And Helbing gets it into Abel. Now to Sharkey. Sharkey inside the center circle. Takes off and hands it back to Helbing. And Helbing found a seam, goes in for a layup on the left side. Brady just took it down for 2 more. 30-25, and now Campion in traffic. Floats one up. It's no good off the back of the rim. Rebound for Abel. Nate had it knocked away from behind. Quick hands by Zach Bolton, but the Golden Beavers are going to keep possession. 4:13 left to play in this opening stanza, this high-octane first half. And right now, Beaver Dam's up by 5. Abel will fall away. Missed it. Well short. Rebound for Campion. Pass ahead and past the defense and in for a layup is Widener. Now they found Widener as he got past everybody, back down the floor in a heartbeat. He now has 8 points, and it's 30-27. Back to a one-possession game. Beaver Dam's up 3. Sharkey double team. Gets rid of it to Cool, right sideline. Right by the Milton bench. Back to the corner for Braxton Davis. Davis being worked on by McIntyre. Now to Helbing. Helbing in the corner. Sends it sidearmed to Abel. Abel. Out along the far sideline. Now step back 3. Got it! Nate Abel, his third triple. 13 points for the Michigan Tech commit. 33-27. Beaver Dam's up by 6 on the Super Lube scoreboard. 3 from the left corner is high off the rim and off the top of the backboard. It's no good, and we're going the other way. Beaver Dam gets it back with a 6-point lead, and 3:16 to play in the half. Got an email here. It says, "Let's go Beavers." Thank you, Daily Dodge, for your awesome coverage and giving us something to do on a Friday night. You are very welcome. That's from Nate, Tiffany, and Abe Wilkie all checking in. The Wilkies. Yeah, I needed something to do on a Friday night, too. I can tell you that. Cheering on Nate Abel and the Beaver Dam Beavers. That's from Renee. That's Nate's Aunt Renee in Illinois checking in. Nate the Great, she calls him on the email. We'll get to some more here in just a minute. Beaver Dam with the rock and a 6-point lead, and Helbing trying to get away from a double team. Sends it to Abel. There is Abel. One-handing it back to Bunkowski. Shot was blocked, and the loose ball picked up by Campion. He's off to the races. One hands it left side. And here's a spin. McIntyre. They send it up top instead. And now a pass knocked out loose and stolen by Sharkey. Goes in for a layup. Missed it off the glass. Trailing the play. Bunkowski in tie puts it up and in. 35-27. Now a 3 at the other end. It is no good for Burdett. Beaver Dam's got it off the miss. And Helbing's pass is intercepted. Campion going back the other way. Sidesteps Sharkey rather. He sidesteps Sharkey. Campion scores. Timeout. 30-second timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 2:10 to go in the first half. Beaver Dam 35, Milton 29. We'll keep it right here as it's a 30-second timeout. Let's see what we got here. This is an email from Nate and Lisa Soto. Cheering on number 11. Soto, love the play on both sides. Keep up the good D, BD. Thank you very much for sending that email. Again, if you'd like to chime in, send me an email to sports@dailydodge.com. That is sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. Let's see, got just one. This one just popped in right now. Jack Campion is our favorite player. Go Redhawks. That is from Pamela and Rick checking in tonight. Pam and Rick, is it Negus? I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and if I'm not, I deeply apologize. Thanks so much for the email. All right, just over 2 minutes left until intermission. Helbing for the Beavers. Cross-court pass intercepted, 2-on-1 the other way. And a pass right side, head and shoulder fake shot is up. Over the rim, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it's going back the other way. Zach Bolton missed the shot in close. And the ball went out of bounds, and the Golden Beavers catch a break. That could have been an easy 2 in transition off the steal. Good energy in this building tonight. We wish more of you could be here, but at least there are fans, limited number of fans in the stands as Cool's pass out of bounds. As the pass went right, Abel broke the other way and was not able to save it from going into the Milton bench. Yeah, these are fun games. You get two teams that play like this, play this style, and then you throw in some fans and even the benches. I'm watching the Milton bench. The same thing in the JV2 game. They're just making noise. They're clapping. They're cheering on their teammates. They're making a lot of noise, and hey, good for them. They're actively involved in this one, even when they're on the bench. Minute 19 left to play in the half. Campion takes a return feed from both, and they go right side now for McIntyre. Drives, ran into Mendoza, then threw it away. Intercepted by Abel. Abel lets traffic go by. Hesitation move. Now a step back shot from 17 feet away, and he makes it look easy. Nate Abel I've got him for 15 points. Nice pass. McIntyre, right side on the doorstep. Easy layup. Timeout. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge and 1430 WBEV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
We have 50 seconds remaining in the first half of our varsity boys basketball game. Been a very entertaining first half. 37-31. Beaver Dam leads Milton on the Super Loop scoreboard. Beaver Dam inbounding off the timeout, bringing it ahead. Abel, and looks like they may want to hold for the last shot, and I wouldn't blame them. You're up 6. You can take the air out of the ball here a little bit, run some clock, and maybe hold for the last shot. Here is Helbing to the left corner, Benkoski. Now we're down to 26 seconds remaining, and that appears to be what they want to do. For those of you on the radio side that can't see it, out near the timeline is Abel. 17 seconds and counting left in the half. Abel. And there's a reach in. This is going to be called on Bothan. We haven't had a lot of fouls in this first half. Each team now with 4. But that's the second on Bothan. And now Helbing to inbound with 12 seconds left. Finds Soto in the backcourt. 10, 9. Here's Soto across the timeline. 6 seconds. Hands it to Abel. 4 seconds. Abel, 3, 2. Step back 3 at the horn. It's off the rim, no good. And that is the end of the first half of play here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. It's been an entertaining first 18 minutes of this varsity game. And at the break on the Super Lube scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam 37 and Milton 31. Let's do this. Let's take a 4-minute break. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back for our halftime report in 4 minutes on dailydodge.com and 1430 WBEV.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Brought to you by Richelieu Foods, a great place to grow your career.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Find them on Facebook for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
Surefire, be sure with Surefire.
Hey, Einstein, this is your house speaking. I don't know if you picked up on this, but look around. Do you see any red flags that may suggest the furnace isn't working properly or heating efficiently? Take a look at the aquarium. 2 more inches and you can safely ice fish. Your living room thermostat is actually displaying a wind chill factor. And what's that over there in the kitchen? Is it a dustpan? No, it's a snow shovel. Look, genius, it's time to call Surefire and get a premium Lennox home comfort system. Then maybe, just maybe, you can't make a snowman indoors.
Happy New Year from your friends at Surefire. Act now and you could have a top-of-the-line Lennox home comfort system installed for as little as $116 per month. Call Surefire today. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
To those who love the grind, run with us on a John Deere Gator UV. Because your daily routine may change, but the land stays the same. There's still ground to cover and a herd to keep in line. Out here, the work never stops. So keep going on a Gator UV with the power to forge ahead. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Visit your local John Deere dealer, Ballweg Implement in Waupun on Highway 68 West and Beaver Dam on North Spring Street. And always online at ballweg.biz.
Back inside the field house, Mike Tronson with you on dailydodge.com and 1430 WBEV. I'm joined by my on-site videographer and engineer, Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja. And Cale Zomer is our simulcasting radio station engineer tonight back at the 1430 studios. Halftime of this varsity boys basketball game, and at the break on the Super Lube scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam leading Milton by the score of 37-31. We thank our presenting video sponsors that are bringing you tonight's broadcast. They include Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. Let's run down the first half individual scoring for Beaver Dam. They were paced by Nate Abel. In fact, Abel leads all scorers in the game with 15, including 3 three-point baskets. But right behind Mr. Abel, Ty Bunkoski with 14, including a pair of three-point baskets. 4 points for Brady Helbing, Marshall Kuhl, and Evan Sharkey with 2 points each for BD. Meanwhile, on the Milton side of the ledger, it was Jack Campion leading the Redhawks with 10 in that first half, including a pair of three-pointers. Tommy Widener with 8. He had a pair of three-pointers. Brogan McIntyre with 6. Zach Bothan with 5. Sam Burdett chipped in 2 for the Redhawks. And I've got some notes here from our good friend Andrew Wallace, statistician extraordinaire. And it says that Nate Abel now passes Ryan Benish at 429 points in the 92-93 season. He sits at 431, fourth most in a single season all time for Beaver Dam. How about that? Congratulations to Nate. Let's see here. We've got Beaver Dam 16 of 33 from the floor. I'm looking at these notes here that he texted me. Field goals, 16 of 33 for Beaver Dam from the floor in this game. 5 of 14 from three-point land. Milton is 13 of 25 from the floor in the game thus far. They're 4 of 12 from three-point land. So 37-31, your score at the break, as Beaver Dam leads by 6 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Want to get to a whole bunch of emails that have come in here. Let's do that. We've got Donna Soto checking in from Tomahawk, cheering for Alex Soto. Says, go Beaver Dam. Thank you very much. Let's see here. He says, this is from Steve Cool. He says, hey, Mike, give a shout out to one of your sponsors, Air Care, for fixing my furnace this week. Big thank you. You bet, Steve. Absolutely. Let's see what else here. Love watching the games on Daily Dodge, especially Nate. Outstanding season from your fans on Butternut Lake, it says here. Thank you very much for sending the email. Let's see. Hey, Mike, great broadcast tonight as always. Ed and EJ Salatel checking in. Let's get this win tonight. Let's pull for our Beaver Dam girls tomorrow against D1 number 1 Kimberly. You betcha. Absolutely. Thanks for the email, by the way. Go Milton and Tommy Widener from your aunt and uncle. Missy and Mark from Milton checking in. Thank you so much for the email. Let's see here. We've got Casey and Connor Felstead watching in Janesville, cheering on the Milton Redhawks. Go Big Red, and go number 15, Andre Wofford, our big little brother. Thank you very much for that email. Shout out to the Milton coaches and team. Assistant coach Ian Kirst is a Beaver Dam alum. How about that, huh? That's from Melissa. Melissa Kirst checking in. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Let's roll Beavers, sending great vibes to the boys. Tim, Smitty, Gibbons, and Teets. Coach Miller and Grayson watching close, it says here. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, this is from Kirk Call. Roses are red. Beemits is brown. Violets are blue. Bits hopes BD wins the crown. Oh, my goodness. We have a new poet laureate at dailydodge.com. Kirk, thanks so much for the email. Do appreciate it. Another email here. Cheering on the Redhawks and grandson Brogan, number 33. Use those wings. That's from Sherry McIntyre checking in on the broadcast. Again, if you'd like to send an email, sports@dailydodge.com. My email is sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'll be happy to give you a shout out on the broadcast tonight. Second half getting underway, 37-31. Beaver Dam leading Milton. Beaver Dam gets the ball off the alternate possession to start the second half. And in this second half, Beaver Dam, as you see on the video screen, goes left to right. That means Milton will move right to left. So here we go. 18 more minutes to play. This is just a primer for tomorrow's girls showdown between Beaver Dam and Kimberly. I mean, back-to-back nights, we got two really good squads going at it, boys and girls. Here's Helbing, one-handing it up in the lane. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Burdette. Here's Campion at the other end. Goes to the baseline, feeds Burrows. Burrows is hassled down there. Bounce pass out now to Ratsburg. And now they go up to Campion, high on the left. Campion, a little hesitation move, step back, shot just above the free throw line. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound is knocked loose, and Ratsburg has it. And a reload. Here's a three for Burdette. That is good from the top of the silo. Sam Burdette knocking down the three ball. Splash, and it's 37-34. Just like that, the Red Hawks are within 3. Opening minute of play, second half. Bunikoski over to Helbing, left corner. Helbing out in three-point land. Still on the dribble. Bounce pass back to Ty. Ty through traffic, and we've got a foul as Ty was attacking the basket on the floor. Let's see. This one's going to go on, I believe, Burrows, and it will. Burrows just picked up his third, so he's going to have to come out. And Tommy Widener will check in to replace him. Widener had a pretty good first half with a couple of threes and 8 points total. One possession game. Beaver Dam with a 3-point lead and the rock. But this is far from over. You'll want to fasten your seatbelts, folks. This is going to go right down to the wire. one would imagine, if what we've seen so far has been any indication. 3 for Bunkoski, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound went out of bounds. It's going the other way. Abel was fighting for it. So was Campion. And it's off of Beaver Dam and out of bounds and back to the Redhawks. So we have now played about a minute and a half, a little over a minute and a half actually, of this second stanza. There's a drive by Campion. Used a little hesitation. Floats one up, in and out, no good. Rebound is loose, and it's out of bounds before it could be saved by Bothan. So the Golden Beavers will get it back. Abel will leisurely bring it up the floor. Nate Abel working over towards his own bench. Trying to go off a screen. Davis now retreats and double teamed is Abel, but he gets rid of it to Soto, and now return feed to Nate Abel. Long 3 on the way. It's off the rim, no good, and grabbing the rebound was Burdett. Here's Campion. Campion back up to Widener. Widener out beyond the arc. 3 for Burdett. It is no good. Rebound Soto. Here's Alex. Out to Helbing, left corner. He's going to drive baseline underneath the basket. Bounce pass to the right corner. Bunkoski back to Helbing. Helbing not going to take a 3 in the corner. On the dribble now. Sends it back between the rings. Bunkoski, left side pass for Soto. Back to Helbing. Helbing, top of the arc. Over to Tile on the sideline. Return feed to Helbing. Helbing out to Bunkoski, and now he'll dance to the top of the key and feed Abel. Abel, step back shot at the free throw line. No good. Rebound Burdett. All right, we played 3 minutes of this second half, 37-34. Now for the tie, a 3's on the way. It's no good. Soto, the rebound off the miss by Campion. He was trying to tie the game with that NBA range 3. Here is Helbing leaning in, missed that shot with one hand. Rebound for the Redhawks. Campion, hesitation move. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled, and Campion hit the deck, but he bounces back up, and Jack Campion will head to the charity stripe, the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Soto picks up the foul, his 3rd, team's first of the half. And we've got a pair of free throws coming up here for Campion. And the first free throw is good for Jack Campion. That gives him 11 points in the game. Another email here. Let's go Beavers. Hoping for an exciting second half. Shout out to number 20, Evan Sharkey from Kelly and Tony. Campion hits the second free throw. He's got a dozen in the game. 37-36. Just like that, it is a 1-point game. Beaver Dam up by 1 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Helbing's being hassled. He better get rid of it, and he does. And finds Sharkey. Sharkey being hassled. And one hands it back to Helbing, and now to Abel, just inside the midcourt stripe as he drives to the high left side. Not quite 4 minutes into the half. Abel, baseline, trapped down there, falling out of bounds, and he actually threw it away. Widener intercepts. Here comes the Redhawks, and Campion takes a return feed. Off a screen he goes. He'll try a step back 3. That's short off the front of the rim. Rebound for Helbing. Now Brady flips it over to Abel. Abel, one hands it back to Helbing on the give and go. Layup is good. Oh, what a give and go. Helbing scores. Abel, the helper. 39-36. Still a 1-possession game. This is Bothan. Left side to Widener. He'll one-hand it back to Campion. Campion got tripped up. We're going to have a foul here, and he is helped up. So a foul on the Golden Beavers. And Abel picks up his first, team second. Widener will inbound for the Redhawks on the sideline down below our broadcast perch up here on the top of the bleachers. And this is Campion. Over to Jordahl. Back to Widener. He'll try another 3-ball. And he got it! Widener's having a night. He's got 3 triples, and we are tied at 39 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Still a long way to go. 13-20 and counting left in this one. Widener's got the hot hand. You might as well feed the guy, huh? There's a three at the other end. No good for Marshall Cool. Rebound for Burdette. And a chance for the Redhawks to take the lead on this possession. Burdette will try a three. It's off the rim, no good. Abel with the defensive board. And he is bumped, and a foul is going to be called on Campion. Running into Abel, who was flying up the court. 39-39. So we've played now 23 minutes of basketball, and we've decided nothing. And now a 3-second violation on the Golden Beavers with 12:49 remaining in this one. Tomorrow we've got Beaver Dam girls basketball on the dailydodge.com video stream. Beaver Dam, number 4 in Division 1, taking on Kimberly, number 1 in Division 1. We'll have both the JV and the varsity games for you. Here's Widener for three in the lead. It is in and out. Bunkoski the rebound. I thought that was going down for a second, but it's spun out. Now Bunkoski for three in the lead. That's short. Rebound is tipped to Jordahl. Campion through traffic. Floats one up. No good. Missed it short. Able to rebound. And now a timeout called by Beaver Dam. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute on dailydodge.com and 1430 WBEV.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30. You can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99. 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99. And all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9. And Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1 featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable, professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
Got another email here. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Kidding, of course. Says, I've been bugging you for many years. Now it's just via email. Sounding good tonight from our good friend Cale Zomer. The guy can multitask. He can run the radio board for the simulcast, and he can email at the same time. Oh, and he almost forgot. Hashtag Tronson Halftime Trombone Show. Anyways, he says he better get back to work. Apparently the game isn't going to run itself. Thanks, Cale, for all you do. Helbing missed that shot off the rim. Oh, my goodness. Did not go. Here comes Milton. Chance to untie the game. Three on the way. It is short. Helbing the rebound. Boy, we've been stuck at 39-39 for a little bit here. Each team with a chance to break the tie. They haven't been able to do it yet. 11:49 remaining in this thriller here in the BDHS Fieldhouse. Sharkey in the right corner. Up to Bunkoski. Tie. Trying to go back. Oh, and it's stolen. Here's a 2-on-0 the other way. Campion will take it himself and lay it in with the right hand. And Campion gives Milton the 41-39 lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. 11.5 to go in the game. Helbing, bounce pass to the corner. Marshall Cool down there. One hands it back to Sharkey. Now return feed to Cool. He's going to drive low on the left side to the baseline. Kicks it out. Three's on the way. It is high off the rim. No good for Bunkoski. And the defensive rebound pulled down by the Redhawks and Burrows. Here is a jump stop in the lane. Pass to the left corner. Quickly sent up to the elbow. And now back to Campion between the rings. Campion working it to the high left side. Just under 11 minutes to play in this one. 2-point Milton lead. 41-39. Campion at the free throw line. Ball knocked loose. Got it back. Kicks it out to Widener. Widener now leaves it off for Jordahl. And he'll send it back up to Campion. This time high on the right. Looking to the sideline. There's Burrows. Feeds Campion again. Helbing watching him defensively. Pass into the lane. There's Jordahl up with it. In and out. No good. Abel the rebound. Halfway down and the rim spit it back out. Here is Nate Abel. Step back three. Good! Nate Abel. He's got 18 points and 4 3-point baskets in the game. 42-41. Beaver Dam leads by 1 on the Super Lube scoreboard as we approach the 10-minute mark and counting of the second half. Rainbow 3, no good for Jordahl. Offensive board. Putback is no good, but a foul, and that's Brogan McIntyre that got the offensive rebound. And he's going to go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for a pair. Marshall Cool picked up the foul, his second. And here's McIntyre. First of 2, no good. Brogan McIntyre averaging 6 points a game, 4.6 rebounds a contest. He had 5 last night in the win against Janesville Craig. Jack Campion had 22 last night when he went over 1,000 career points. Sam Burdette 19 last night as the second free throw is good. We are tied at 42 apiece on the Super Lube scoreboard. Just over 10 minutes left in this one. Dare I say regulation? Well, I just said it. 10 minutes to go. Bunkoski bounce pass to Sharkey. Sharkey being hassled on the left sideline. Sends it back up to Ty. Ty. A little hesitation move. Out to the right side. Here's Sharkey. Sharkey into the lane, ran into traffic, kicks it to the corner. 3 on the way for Soto. It's no good off the rim. Box out and rebound on the weak side for Burdette. And there's a leaner off the glass, no good for Campion. And Soto with the defensive carom. 9:34 to go in the ball game. Knotted at 42 apiece on your Super Lube scoreboard. This is Abel. Bounce pass, trying to go back door to Davis, but it was intercepted by Campion, and Davis fell down. Campion, right side, 3's on the way. Good for Zach Bothan. He hits the triple. 45-42, Milton leads by 3 as we approach the halfway point of this second half. Now Abel lost the ball through traffic, saved by Soto, and then he threw it to Davis, but Davis couldn't handle the pass, and it's out of bounds. It'll go back to Milton. Abel was a little slow to get up, but he's okay. So the Redhawks will inbound. 9:01 officially left to go. 45-42. Milton on top, and now a chance to add to the 3-point lead on this possession. To the right side, Burdette, back to Campion. Campion's out near the big B and D at the center of the floor. Left side, finds Bothan. Bothan now had it knocked out of his hands. Davis throws it ahead. Sharkey, one-on-one the other way, and he tried to sidestep Campion, lost the ball, but got it back. Now to Helbing. Helbing inside the free throw line, out to Sharkey. How about a wide-open 3-ball? It is no good. And that rebound for Jordahl. Campion throws it ahead. Right side, Burdette for 3. Bullseye! Burdette makes it 48-42 Milton. And a baseline shot is up and in as Abel fell down, one-handed it up and scored. 48-44. Milton still leads on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here's Burdette, another 3-ball. That one is off the mark. Jordahl the offensive board, out to Campion. Campion through traffic, and he got fouled actually as he tried to go back to Bothan on that pass. Soto just picked up his 4th, team's 4th, with 8:03 to go in the ball game. Bunkoski just came back on the floor. He's having a night, 14 points. He had 13 in the win against Portage last week. Nate Abel had 32 in that win. Blocked by Sharkey. Abel falling out of bounds, and, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now they're pointing. I thought that was going to be Milton basketball. And Alex Olson is beside himself. And, yeah, now they've corrected the call. Yeah, that's the right call. It was going to be Milton. It's supposed to be Milton basketball. Well, I tell you what, Alex Olson was, he was just not liking that call initially, but they got it right. They got it right. Good job for them. Campion floats one up, and he got it to go. Campion makes it 50-44, 6-point Milton lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. We're down to 7:46 and counting left in the ballgame. Plenty of time here. No need to panic if you're a Beaver Dam fan. Long way to go. This is Abel. Abel. Lob pass left corner, Helbing down there. Right in front of his own bench. Gives it back to Abel. Here's a 3 from the sideline. Off the rim, it's no good. And the box out and rebound for Ratsburg. Mason Ratsburg back on the floor. And now Campion takes it ahead. One hands it out to Burdett. Long three, and it is well short. Abel's got the rebound. 3-on-3 the other way. Abel underhands it to Bunkowski. Right back to Nate Abel. Abel at the free throw line. Puts on the brakes. Flips it to the corner. Sharkey, and now a timeout, Beaver Dam. This timeout is brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. We've got, let's see here. We've got the emails to get to. We've got the Bridge family and Lindsay family from Cuba City cheering on number 33, Brogan McIntyre and the Milton Redhawks. Hey, thanks for checking in down in Cuba City. We do appreciate that. Glad you're with us on a Friday night. Let's see here. We've got the Poles family checking in. Go Beavers and Nate Abel, and good luck to all the girls tomorrow. That's from the Poles family tuned in to our broadcast tonight. Again, you can sneak an email in before the end of the game. I'd be happy to give you a shout out. You can chime in at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'll be happy to give you a shout out. All right, off the timeout, Beaver Dam basketball. They trail by 6 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Helbing being hassled by Campion. Gets it to Bunkowski now, pushes it right back to Brady inside the timeline. Now here's Bunkowski. And sends it up to Sharkey, top of the bubble. One hands it back to Helbing, right of the circle. Helbing. Out to Mendoza. He'll try the three ball. Short, off the front of the rim. And the rebound for McIntyre. Campion ahead. Floats one up and scores. Jack Campion. He's got 8 points in the half, 18 in the game. 52-44. The lead is at 8 for the Redhawks with 6:19 to go on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here is Sharkey, left side, circling around and missed that shot. Rebound is grabbed by McIntyre. 5:55 and counting left in this one. Milton has opened up an 8-point lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. And a chance to make it double digits on this possession. Campion, nice pass. Here's a head and shoulder fake. Shot is up, no good, but a putback. Offensive board and a putback for McIntyre. Timeout, Beaver Dam, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 30 seconds, dailydodge.com and 1430 WBEV.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
Well, on behalf of the BD fam, a special shout out to all medical professionals, first responders, and school nurses tuned into this broadcast. Without you, BD fam wouldn't be able to offer the wonderful opportunities they are during these challenging times. Beaver Dam with the ball off the timeout, trailing by 10 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Milton 54, Beaver Dam 44, 5:25 left, and a turnover. And the Redhawks have it. Campion will bring it into the front court. And we've got a whistle. But wow, what was a tight ball game. Now Milton has opened up a double-digit lead with just 5:13 to go. Fifth team foul on Beaver Dam just called. That was Helbing picking up that one, his first. It's not over yet, not by a long shot, but Beaver Dam's got to get some stops and they got to get some buckets at the other end, and well, there's a ball knocked out of bounds. Redhawks going to keep possession. Beaver Dam led this game by 6 at the break, but it's been a struggle offensively in this second half. They've only scored 7 points in the second half. Here's a ball knocked loose, but going to be saved by Bothan. Yeah, Beaver Dam with just 7 points in the second half. Meanwhile, 23 points in the half for Milton, and they've got the rock. And time now starting to tick away a little bit here on Beaver Dam. 4:33 to go. Here's a off-balance shot, no good. Tip back up. Another tip up, that won't go. Another offensive rebound, and finally, Brogan McIntyre, after 3 offensive rebounds, got it to go. And now a foul at the other end on Widener as Soto was dancing with it, but it's 56-44. Beaver Dam now trailing Milton on the Super Lube scoreboard. Foul was called on Widener, his first, team's third. Beaver Dam will inbound, and they find Abel near the free throw line. Step back shot, got it. All right, you got to start somewhere. That'll make it a 10-point game, 56-46. Now Widener in transition, took the outlet pass and beat the defense back and scores. Widener's had a great game, 58-46. Abel for 3, it is no good. Campion the defensive rebound, 3:55 to go. Whips it down to the baseline, and a foul on Sharkey. He was going for the block on Bothan. And Bothan with an all-expenses-paid trip to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. He will shoot 2 as Sharkey picks up his first. So here's Bothan now. First free throw short. Bothan averaging 3.2 points a game. He had 12 the other night. 12 last night against Janesville Craig. Second free throw is good. Bothan gets 1 of 2. He's got 9 in the game. 3:46 and counting left in this one, 59-46. Milton ahead by 13 on the Super Lube scoreboard. And this is Soto's 3 from the corner is good. That's his first bucket of the game. It's a huge 3, brings it to a 10-point game, 3.5 to play, and now a whistle. Got a foul here on the Golden Beavers. Let's see. It's the second personal on Sharkey. It's also team foul number 7. So at the Richelieu Foods free throw line, Bothan will shoot a bonus. Front end of the bonus is good for Bothan. (60-49). Red Hawks lead. One more free throw coming up here for Bothan. And the second of 2 is good. 61-49. Milton on top of Beaver Dam on your Super Lube scoreboard. 3:23 to go. Helbing a long 3. It is short. And it's out of bounds, and we're going the other way. Red Hawks will get it back. So Milton has outscored Beaver Dam 30-12 in the second half. And as a result, the Red Hawks lead this game by double digits with only 3:15 to go. Campion whips it ahead one-handed. And a pass to Widener, and he's double-teamed, but he gets it backdoor wide open. Was Ethan Burrows for his first bucket. 63-49. Red Hawks lead on your Super Lube scoreboard. 2:55 to go. What a second half. In the second half tonight, there's Abel missing that one from close range, but a foul, and Nate Abel is going to go to the free throw line, the Richelieu Foods free throw line for a pair. But, yeah, you know, the offense really got going for Milton here in this second half, but how about the defense? Defense has been much more solid for the Red Hawks here since halftime, and here is Abel And the first of two is in and out, no good for Nate. Nate's got 22 in the game. He averages about 26 per contest, so he's right near there and makes that second free throw. 63-50. Time running out, 2:43 to go. And we've got a whistle. Another foul here on the Golden Beavers. This one's on Soto and Bolton. We'll go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for a bonus. And for Soto, that was actually his fifth, so he is done for the night. Soto finishes with 3 points. And here's the aforementioned Bolton. Front end of the bonus is good. $64-50. And how about another one? He got that one too. 65-50. Redhawks lead the Golden Beavers on the Super Lube scoreboard. 2:39 to go in the ball game. Milton came into this one 9-2, and unless Beaver Dam's got some big rally in him here over the next 2.5 minutes, Redhawks are going to be 10-2. Davis for three. No good, but we got a whistle, and if he get fouled, if that's so, it's going to be 3 free throws. Yeah, Braxton Davis hit the deck. He got fouled. He'll go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. And Davis is going to shoot 3 as that foul was called on Burdett. And Davis' first free throw is good. And second one, that's no good. He's going to get one more. Remember, he was fouled on a 3-point shot. So he's 1 for 2, and now a third one coming up. Third one is off the rim, no good. Rebound for the Redhawks. And a quick foul with 2:21 to go. 65-51. Redhawks on top on your Super Lube scoreboard, and more Richelieu Foods free throws coming up here. 9th foul, so actually a bonus here. 1+1 for Burrows. First is good. Ethan Burrows, 3 points in the half. One more. Second one is good. So make it 67-51. Milton on your Super Lube scoreboard. 2:18 and counting left in this one. Here's Davis. Over to Abel between the rings. He's going to take off, and he'll one-hand it up. It's off the rim, no good. Can't be in the rebound. Clock continuing to run, and we have exactly 2 minutes left in this one. Redhawks were down 6 at the break, but a big second half on both sides of the ball. And they are poised to win their second in a row and their 10th of the season. And now a whistle and a foul. Bolton will go to the free throw line for a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws. Second foul on Helbing. So it's 2 the rest of the way now for the Redhawks, and the first free throw is good. Got an email here, sounding great, Mike, from the laundromat with my buddy Craig. That Go Beavers. That's from Terry Kiefer. Terry, how you doing, my friend? Second free throw good. 69-51, and now looks like bench is being emptied here with 1:46 left. Terry Kiefer checking in on the broadcast tonight. Hey, the Jens family's checking in. Go Nate and the rest of the Golden Beavers. Find a way in this one from the Jens family. Thank you very much. Do appreciate the email. With 1:46 left, things are looking good for the Redhawks. 69-51, Milton leads Beaver Dam on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here is Cool with a baseline drive, and that's going to go. Count it, and one. Foul is going to be called on Chayton Jensen, 6'1 junior. He's out there now. So is Connor Opdahl, 5'11 junior, at the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Front end of the bonus, or actually just one, I beg your pardon. One for Cool, and he makes it. Out there for Beaver Dam right now, Simon Lumens, 6'5 junior. Cam Mendoza checked in. Colton Fakes is out there, 6'3 junior. Checking in for Milton was Matthew Kirk, 6'1" sophomore. Trying to get as many names mentioned as we can as a traveling violation is called on the Redhawks with 70 seconds remaining. Brady Kavanaugh, 6'2 sophomore, checked in for Milton. So we start to close this one down. 3 on the way. It is no good for Cool. Rebound for Kirk. Under a minute to play on the Super Lube scoreboard. 69-54 is your score. Milton on top. Well, what an impressive come-from-behind victory for the Redhawks tonight. And we told you they were good coming into this one. There's a pass up top, 37 seconds left. Redhawks just playing catch with it, basically. But, yeah, wow, what a program on the rise. We said it at the outset. And these guys can play. They got some scores. As we've got a foul here hitting the deck was Jensen. Chayton Jensen will head to the free throw line for a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws with just 24.5 seconds left. Colton Fakes picked up his first. First free throw is no good for Chayton Jensen. He'll take another. And that one is good. 70-54. Milton on top. 21 seconds left in the game. And here's a shot up, and a three-pointer is good for Ben Scharfenberg, 5'11 junior. Came on just a little while ago. 70-57 with 6 seconds left. And Kirk can just dribble it out if he wants. 2 seconds, one, and that's going to do it. Final score tonight on the Super Lube scoreboard, Milton 70 and Beaver Dam 57. With the win, the Redhawks go to 10-2 on the year. Beaver Dam drops to 13-4. What an entertaining game this was. What a second half for Milton as they come from 6 down at the break to get the win on the road. 70-57 your final. Redhawks a winner here tonight. All right, let's take a 4-minute break. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back for our post-game report right after this 4-minute break on dailydodge.com and 1430 WBEV.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Power Sports Company is Wisconsin's premier source for Honda, Ubco, Kubota, Skag, Stihl, and now Polaris. If you're looking for fun on an ATV, UTV, or scooter, or are in need of power equipment like snowblowers and tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellum Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Brought to you by Richelieu Foods, a great place to grow your career.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Find them on Facebook for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
And welcome back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you for DailyDodge.com and 1430 WBEV. Varsity boys basketball game now in the books. In the final score on the Super Lube scoreboard, Beaver Dam falling tonight at home to this very talented Milton team. The final score, the Red Hawks 70 and the Golden Beavers 57. So with the win, Milton now 10-2 on the season. Again, their season was delayed due to the local health ordinances and the pandemic protocols. They didn't start playing till early January. And boy, here we are now at the very end of January. They're 10-2, and this is a good team, folks. No doubt about it. Beaver Dam's still a good team, folks. 13-4 record. They fall to 13-4, but again, just a brutal schedule that they've played. And here's another example of that tonight. I mean, having to take on this red-hot Milton team that's vastly improved over the last couple of years. It was an entertaining game. I mean, we talked about the fact that both teams, a lot of similarities, and this was a fun one to watch, and it really wasn't decided until late. But Milton's big second half, offensively and defensively, was the difference here. Let's run down the final individual scoring. First for Milton. They were paced in this one by Jack Campion. 18 points for Campion, including a couple of three balls. And so Campion goes for 18 in the win tonight. Also in double figures was Zach Bothan. Zach Bothan with 15, including 10 in that decisive second half. He did have a three-point basket. Tommy Widener with a monstrous night. 3 3-point baskets and 13 points total for Widener. And Brogan McIntyre was in double figures with 11. 6 in the first half, 5 more after halftime. Sam Burdett chipped in 8, including a pair of threes in the second half. 4 points for Ethan Burrows, all coming in the second half. And rounding out the scoring for Milton, Chayton Jensen chipped in a free throw late. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, how about a game-high 23 for Nate Abel? 15 in the first half, 8 more in the second half. He had 4 3-point baskets, but wasn't enough tonight. But Abel still goes for 23 points. Also in double figures, Ty Bunkoski with 14 for Beaver Dam, including a couple of threes. Let's see here. It was Brady Helbing with 6 for Beaver Dam, 5 in the game for Marshall Kuhl. And let's see. I've got 3 points for Ben Scharfenberg. He had a 3-pointer late in the game. Alex Soto fouled out, but he had a 3-pointer, so he finished the game with 3. Evan Sharkey with 2, and Braxton Davis chipped in a free throw late as he finished the game with 1. Beaver Dam led this game 37-31 at halftime. Second half, though, belonged to Milton as the Red Hawks outscored Beaver Dam 39-20 after halftime, and they go on to the 70-57 win over the Golden Beavers. We're going to have Beaver Dam head coach Tim Ladron join us up here on the post-game show in just a few minutes. He's just finishing up with some other media downstairs, but we'll have him up here and get his thoughts on this one. Again, a reminder that tomorrow afternoon we've got another big basketball showdown for you here on dailydodge.com. Tomorrow, Justin, you and I are going to pack up the gear and head to Kimberly as the Beaver Dam girls will face the Kimberly Papermakers. The Kimberly Varsity girls basketball team is the number 1 ranked team in the state in Division 1. Beaver Dam, they're ranked number 4 in Division 1. Can you say showdown? We'll have the varsity and the JV games for you tomorrow. You can watch them on the dailydodge.com video stream. It's one of the rare road games we're allowed into. That'll start at 3 o'clock. The JV game starts at 3 tomorrow afternoon with the varsity to follow at about 4:30. So join us, and that should be a lot of fun as we'll have Beaver Dam girls basketball tomorrow here on the dailydodge.com video stream. No radio simulcast tomorrow, but still going to be fun nonetheless. Hope you'll join us if you aren't going up to the Kimberly area tomorrow. Well, Beaver Dam High School, pace setter, advanced placement performance, thriving school-to-work apprenticeship programs, a rich tradition in music and the arts. Beaver Dam High School, a multi-year top-ranked high school by U.S. News and World Reports. The hardware that your Golden Beavers earn on the court starts with the hard work in the classroom. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students and empowering futures. 70-57, your final, and I do see that Tim Ladron is making the journey up the bleacher steps, and we'll have him join us here in just a second. We'll get him a headset here. And here you go, Tim. Thanks for coming up. We'll get that turned on. Can you hear me okay in there, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, Tim, thanks for coming up. And I know it's always not as easy after a loss like this, but, I mean, your team, it wasn't decided until very late. Right. I mean, this was a tight game most of the way. But obviously they had a big second half, and
yep.
So what maybe was the difference here? I mean, obviously, you had command of this game early.
Yeah, we did, and I thought we played pretty well. I mean, as far as our energy and our effort was great. I couldn't have asked for anything more out of that. I think we came out of the second half a little cold. Got some good looks early. Didn't make anything there, and then I thought we got some really good takes to the basket, just didn't finish, and. I just feel like it's kind of one of those things. More than anything else, I mean, you're playing a really good team, and a team that got hot there too for a little bit and started knocking out some shots, which we know they're capable of. You got to give them credit. They're a really good basketball team. We're a really good basketball team. They beat us tonight. I don't know if it's anything more than that. I can live with our effort tonight. Even though some people may think, well, it's very similar to La Crosse Central, because we had the lead and we lost it in the second half. I saw the looks in our guys' eyes. We were competing. We were getting after it. We just missed a few shots. And, and you got to give them credit. Again, really good basketball team over there. Knew it was going to be a war, and they came up on top, and they made a few more plays down the stretch. And really, that's the other thing with tonight is we've won a lot of those games. You got to remember, We've been in a whole bunch of dogfights like this year, and the majority of the time we've come out on top down the stretch. We've been the team that's finished. We just couldn't get it done tonight.
One thing, and I've covered enough of your games, Tim, for so many years, one thing I've never, ever questioned is your guys' effort. I don't care if we're talking about this version of the team this year, we're talking about previous team. I've never once questioned that. Your guys always give good effort, but as good as your team is, I mean, I don't care. We can talk about your team. We can talk about any team. Any team, even good teams, might have stretches, halves, where, some of the shots just aren't falling. And that's just the nature of the beast. It's going to happen once in a while. You're not going to have, knock down every single shot. And that's maybe what happened here tonight. Just, a little colder in the second half, and they got hot, as you said.
Yeah, statistically, it's our worst three-point shooting night of the year. But also along those lines, they got hot, again. And so that's a bad combination, obviously. I think both teams were feeling pretty good about themselves going into halftime. I know we had a 6-point lead. But I think both teams were feeling in a pretty good spot. Both teams were playing pretty well on both ends of the floor. I think, I don't think they felt bad being down 6, and I know we felt okay being up 6. And, we tried to make some adjustments in the locker room. They came out and did some things, and then eventually they hit a couple shots on us, and we just couldn't get her going. And, credit to them.
And you and I, we've talked at length about, just this brutal schedule that your guys have played. You're still 13-4. I mean, you look at tonight's game, and I think you had mentioned this on our pregame chat. Looking, you guys looking at Milton is kind of like looking in the mirror a little bit. And in that regards, our matchups, when you have something, when an opponent does so many things similar to what you do, make it a little tougher. I mean, obviously, I would think it would. I mean,
well, it's just different. You would think it might be a little bit. Just because of the size difference when we typically play somebody, but I thought, that's, I think, the thing about both us and Milton is that, when both teams shoot the three as much as we do, we're going to run into runs and gaps quite a bit. And we ran into a pretty good gap. And along that gap, they had a pretty nice run. And so, and then we just didn't have enough to get back in the ball game. But, they knocked down some free throws. And, again, it feels like it's the same story as we've had most of the year, just flipped. We're the ones that have made a few shots, and we've got to the line, and we made free throws down the stretch. And today they were the ones. And, again, I don't feel like it's I'm super proud of our guys. I thought our effort was there. Our guys are down. They're hurting in this one because this was a highly competitive game against a really good team, and they wanted this one. And but we'll have to bounce back.
Yeah, and you've got is that Monday night now? We go to Monday night at Craig, right?
Yeah.
So
another rematch with Janesville Craig, and again, that's the schedule. I mean, like it's not a conference schedule, and we've got a lot of really, really good teams on there, and the hope is here down the stretch, we still got, we got Craig, and then we got Monroe on Friday, who's, that's the thing with us. We've got 4 losses. All those four teams we've lost to have been ranked this year. These guys were in the AP Division I honorable mention this week. Yeah. We've lost to 4, and we've beaten ranked teams. We've beaten a couple of ranked teams. So, I mean, it just, we're playing good teams night in, night out, and hopefully down the stretch, it's going to make us better, and it's going to make us better in the tournament.
All your years of coaching, Tim, I know this is, largely related to the pandemic, but do you ever in your years of coaching remember a schedule quite as loaded as what you're playing this year?
No, we haven't. And the reason, and that's the reason, because, when you're playing a conference schedule, sometimes you're playing a top-notch team in the conference, and then maybe the next night you get a lower-level team in the conference and so on, and then you're getting that lower-level team a couple times during the season. Now we're not really getting that. You're getting
top-level teams every night.
Good team. And so... And it is, to be honest with you, it's kind of fun. It's challenging, and it's going to be tough for our guys mentally to come back from it. But it's kind of fun to come out and play these guys all the time and get into some really good, get some dogfights that we've been in this year. It's been fun.
I would think, too, that, playing a schedule like this and, these guys with all the experience and, can only help strengthen your program, not only for, to make maybe a run in the postseason, but for future years. I mean,
well, really. For sure, and obviously we don't ever want to, when we're in the middle of the season, we don't want to talk about next year or whatever. But out of respect to our seniors, we have 2 great seniors, obviously. But, we got a whole stack of juniors there, and it's a great experience for them. And so, the biggest challenge for us now is mentally to get over it, relax, understand what we did wrong, deal with it, bounce back, get after Janesville Craig on Monday.
the energy was, as we said, was there. Tonight, I don't know about you, but for me, sitting here with watching the two team, your team and Milton go at it, there was good energy on both sides. Yep. Both benches were into it. We had fans in the stands, which we didn't have here in the first, for a couple weeks of the season.
Yep.
I kind of forgot that that things still aren't really 100% back to normal. It really seemed like old times here tonight. Just great energy with fans, with both teams getting into it. And for a second there, I kind of forgot about 2020, 2021.
And that's what I hope people still realize too. Is we're lucky. We're lucky to still be playing. We're lucky to be in a spot where our guys are still playing really good basketball and competing against really good teams. And playing a tough schedule, we've got 17 games in. I don't know if anybody would have thought anybody would get 17 games in this year. We got 17 games in. We're playing on Monday for number 18, and we're just, I think that's part of it too. It's just being happy that we're able to come out and compete, and hopefully be able to finish the year the right way, and hopefully be able to stay the course and keep playing.
Well, this year is far from done here. I mean, It's got a bunch of big games coming up, as
Absolutely.
we said, and a couple more weeks of the regular season. This is far from over, and. Hey, 13-4, you're still sitting pretty good here. So
yeah, we've had a good year so far. We've obviously got a little work to do, and we got to bounce back. But I've told our guys multiple times, it's not another team I'd rather go to battle with than these guys, because I know where their heart is, I know where their head is, and I want to and I'm confident every time we take the floor that we're going to come out and we're going to compete. We competed tonight, just ended up on the wrong end.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming up here, Tim. I appreciate it. Such a class act. I always appreciate your comments after these games. We'll see you down the road, but go get them on Monday night down in Janesville.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
You bet. That is Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the post-game show. Again, Beaver Dam battled hard tonight, but they come up on the short end to the Milton Redhawks by the score of 70-57. So as I mentioned, Beaver Dam, their next game is Monday night, as they will head to Janesville to take on Janesville Craig. And Beaver Dam beat Janesville Craig here in this field house back in December, 80-64. So that's a rematch. And then looking ahead here at the schedule, games coming up here against Monroe. There's a game, let's see here. We got Randolph coming up in the field house here in a couple of weeks. Reedsburg and Edgewood are also still on the schedule. So, yeah, we got, some big games coming up yet here before the end of the regular season. For Milton, let's see, their next game, I'm looking at their schedule. Tuesday night, it says they will host Westosha Central back at Milton High School, 7:15 start. Thursday night next week, the 4th of February, they're at Slinger for a game, if this schedule I have is correct. And Friday it says at Oregon, and then that's canceled. Beg your pardon. Saturday the 6th they've got DeForest coming in. So there you have it. So Milton looking solid. They go to 10-2 on the year. Beaver Dam now 13-4 after this game tonight. But again, very entertaining. It was a lot of fun to call, and I hope that all of you that were tuned in, no matter who you were rooting for, were enjoying the broadcast tonight. And let's see, I want to just, I think we had one or two emails I wasn't able to get to here. Yeah, I'm just going to get these here real quick. Let's see here. We had an email from Sherry cheering for the Hawks and Matt Kirk. I didn't get to that earlier. Sherry McIntyre sent me that email. And let's see here, also cheering for Brady Kavanaugh and Smart Kirk, go Milton, she says. So wanted to mention that before we sign off here. We do want to thank all of our sponsors that make this broadcast possible. Our presenting video sponsors for tonight's games are Columbus Family Dental and Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's games also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. If you missed it earlier tonight in the JV2 game that was played early on tonight, it was Milton a winner, 54-40, and of course in the varsity game, the Redhawks 70 and the Golden Beavers 57. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, Beaver Dam girls basketball on the dailydodge.com video stream. Watch both the JV and the varsity games as the Beaver Dam girls head up to Kimberly to take on the Papermakers. 3 o'clock for the JV game tomorrow, 4:30 for the varsity. We'll have it for you on dailydodge.com. Thanks to all of you for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Appreciate all those who sent emails in. Want to thank Cale Zomer, our engineer back at the radio station, for his good work on the radio simulcast tonight. And Ninja, Justin Wilski. Thanks, buddy. Always appreciate it. We'll see you up north tomorrow, up in Kimberly. For Cale Zomer, for Justin Wilski, and a cast of thousands, Mike Tronson saying so long from the BDHS Fieldhouse. Once again, your final in varsity boys basketball tonight on the Super Lube scoreboard. Beaver Dam loses to Milton, the Red Hawks 70, and the Golden Beavers 57. Have a pleasant evening, everybody, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow from Kimberly. This has been a presentation of DailyDodge.com and WBEV Sports. Good night, everybody. Nice job, as always.